We should be good to go. Got here right at the beginning. Seattle did get the ball first, so that is a sign that the defense gets to come out here first and see if they can make a stop. I love when the defense gets to come out there first. I also love when Baltimore gets to get the ball coming out of halftime. It just sets you up in a good position to try and do something effective in case the first half isn't going the way you want it to go. Anyway, your first drive here for the Seattle Seahawks, and they're in a third down situation. Started by running it. Ravens defense made a stop there. Second down, quick throw here. Couple yards picked up. Third down coming up here for the Seahawks. What a start to this Sunday, man. What a start to this Sunday. That Chiefs-Dolphins game was a chaotic mess, and oh man, that game was just ugh. Miami, I got some questions about Miami. Kansas City, that offense is still not where you need it to be, but they have time to work on it. Third down and 4 here. Can they get a 3 and out? Quick throw. It is bobbled. Incomplete. He bobbled it. He bobbled it. Incomplete. 3 and out. What's going on, boss? I'm doing good. How about you? Enjoying my Sunday. Yeah, he bobbled that. You bobbled it. You bobbled it. What about the defense stepping up? Yeah, I mean, the Chiefs' defense has been the best part of Kansas City this year. It's a big part of why we feel they can compete for a championship this year, because Mahomes has never had a defense play this good for him. Throughout his time in Kansas City, he won 2 rings with a defense that wasn't great, but they did what they needed to do. So, shout out to the Chiefs' defense for doing what they need to do in those moments. But this year, they're really playing like a defense. Ravens offense getting ready to come on the field. But again, like for me personally, I have no concerns. I have no worries about the Chiefs offense. They're about to head into a bye week. At worst, they're heading into the bye week tied for #1 seed in the AFC. If Baltimore wins this game, then they're going to be the other team at 7-2. So at worst, they're tied for the #1 seed in the AFC. I don't think Kansas City is really worried about the situation right now. But we do agree that offense does need to get some work fixed. And it is something they need to continue to address. But they have the bye week. Andy Reid's definitely going to get on that. Patrick Mahomes definitely going to be involved. And we'll see how that goes. First and 10 for the Ravens. We're going to start with a play action here by Lamar Jackson. He's going to throw. It is going to be caught by Andrews. First down, Ravens. Moving the chains and picking up a first down right off the bat. Ravens want to start off hot. Let's see if they can get themselves going. So first and 10 here for the Ravens. Lamar's going to take the snap. He's going to hand the ball off here. And Edwards is going to be stuffed. Good stop there by the Seahawks. Second down coming up here for the Ravens. 2-yard pickup there. Okay, I don't have any concerns about the Chiefs right now. They're going to get it figured out. That's what the bye week's going to be for. That's a jump on us. God. That's not how you want to start off. And of course, it's Macari. Again, he's taking over for Morgan Moses there. Second down and 13 here. Lamar fires. Incomplete. He was going for Odell Beckham Jr. They could not connect there. What's going on, Simple? Third and 13, third and long situations. You know you don't want to be in that. Lamar deep drop back here. You know, you never want to be in those situations for the most part. What's going on, Josh? What's going on? How you doing, man? Lamar going deep. Do it way out of bounds there. Not going to be able to get anything there. You got to give your guy a chance there. Could not connect there on the long ball. Incomplete. Fourth down. Ravens got to punt the football here. And now we got a punt. It's going to be a long game here, guys. It's going to be a long game here. We expect both these teams to go back and forth. So, both teams have had the ball. Both teams have had to punt. Here comes Geno back on the field for the second drive for the Seahawks. It's going to be one of those days, man. It's going to be one of those days.
Because it's what you do with a Ford that makes it a Ford. For more than a century, Americans have been getting in vehicles and getting after it. And you know what? They're just getting started.
Do you have an update on the Chiefs-Dolphins game? The game ended like half an hour ago. Chiefs won 21-14. Yeah, that game ended half an hour ago. So, yeah, Chiefs got the win. They're 7-2. Not exactly how you want to start off if you're the Ravens, but hey, we already knew it was going to be that type of game. Those corners of the Seahawks are definitely going to look to test us. We've got to be prepared. We already know it's going to be a tough game because, again, Seattle's secondary has done a great job against receivers, so I expect this to be a tough matchup here, and I don't think it's going to be an easy type of game. Are the Dolphins frauds? They're 6-0 against teams with a losing record, 0-3 against teams with a winning record. They're questionable. I don't know if we can call them fully fraudulent. I would say they're questionable. They may be one of those teams that's just a year away, you know? They haven't fully put it together. They got a lot of talent, a lot of nice pieces, but they haven't fully put it together. I wouldn't trust Miami. Like I said, I was speaking about this the other day. When it comes to Miami, I wouldn't trust them to beat a team like Kansas City in the playoffs. I just wouldn't. If they match up with the Bills, I don't think they'd win there either. If they match up with a team like Jacksonville, they would have trouble. Baltimore would also give them trouble too. I don't like what I'm seeing from the Dolphins in some cases. I don't like what I'm seeing from them in some cases. It is a concern. So I look at the Dolphins. I wouldn't call them fraudulent, but you know, sometimes you get a team that's young and full of talent that's just not ready yet. I don't think the Dolphins are ready. I wouldn't call them fraudulent. They're just not ready yet. Did you watch the Steelers versus Titans game? I watched it. It went exactly how I expected it, so I wasn't surprised. I already predicted that every AFC North team was going to win this week. I think the Browns are going to take down the Cardinals, and I expect the Bengals to beat them. I'm not going to say they're going to blow them out, but they're going to beat the mess off of the Bills. They have their number. And I hope that we beat Seattle today. Why am I not at M&T Bank right now? Because I ain't got money for tickets this week. Also, I had things to do at home. If I'm able to, I would love to go to that primetime game between Cincy and Baltimore, but we'll see how that works out. Is Kenny Pickett a good quarterback to you? He's a serviceable quarterback. He's not a quarterback that can lead your team to any sort of promise. He's not that, but he's a serviceable quarterback. I think he's a solid quarterback. We're never going to fully know what Kenny Pickett's capable of because he's stuck in an offense that's ran by Matt Canada. Get him away from Canada, put him in a scheme and work to his strengths, and we'll get to see what Kenny Pickett is capable of. 2nd and 8 here. Geno's got time. He's going to launch. Good catch. Lock it. First down. But yeah, I don't know if I can sit back and fully say Kenny Pickett straight up is a good quarterback, because you can't be consistently playing in games where you're can't consistently play in the games where you're not doing, as a quarterback, you're not being effective in 3 quarters, and then in the 4th quarter you come up with 1 or 2 great drives, and because your defense has been holding it down for pretty much the entire game, you find a way to win. The wins they've had is literally because of the way their defense is played. Their defense is literally the reason why. If you look at their point differential in terms of totality, how did Geno break out of that? If you look at that point differential in terms of the overall scale of, in terms of what they've scored versus what their opponents scored, they've been outscored in most of these games. So I look at Pittsburgh and I look at Kenny Pickett. I cannot declare him to be a good quarterback, but I'd say he's a solid quarterback with some potential, because we occasionally see that potential in the 4th quarter. But there's not much I could say about it. You just, come on, Odafe Owe. At some point, can you make that tackle? You can't keep letting guys get. All right, bro. 2nd down and 5 here. They're gonna run the ball, and he's gonna be stuffed again. 3rd down coming up here for the Seahawks. But yeah, I think Kenny Pickett's definitely he's a solid quarterback. He's a serviceable quarterback, but we'll never know what he's fully capable of, because he's stuck in a terrible system. If they get rid of Matt Canada and bring in a coordinator that can work to strengths, we'll get to see more of what Kenny Pickett does. So we'll get to see if he's a liability, or if it's something that's not exact, or he's something more, and he was actually being held back by the system he was in. So we'll never know until the Steelers decide to retire Matt Canada. 3rd down and 4 here for the Seahawks. Geno's going to take the snap. Geno's got time. Geno's going to fire. It's going to be batted down, incomplete. Clowney bats that pass down. 4th down here, and it looks like the Seahawks are going to punt this football. Nice play here by Clowney to bat that ball down. As of today, I have the Dolphins winning the AFC East, only because Buffalo can't play consistently good football, but they lose to the Bills in the wild card playoffs as a 4th seed. I mean, I picked the Bills to win this division. I'm not going to go off of my pick, because I still felt like the Dolphins were a team that still needs time to fully put it together, and they continue to show me that they're a team that needs to put it together. Whereas with the Bills, even though I don't trust their consistency down the stretch, especially in the playoffs, I know what they can do in the AFC East. Not to mention they match up well against the Dolphins, and that just seems to be a team they have a number against. So with that loss, the Dolphins fall to 6-3. If Buffalo beats the Bengals tonight, they go to 6-3, and at that point, it's anybody's game. I trust the Bills more down the stretch than I would trust the Dolphins, because again, I think the Dolphins still need time to fully get it. They have so much talent that they're just trying to figure it out. But yeah, I picked the Bills to win the division at the beginning of the season. I'm not gonna fall off of that. I still think they're probably gonna end up taking it, especially since that second matchup between the two teams should be very interesting. Texas sports teams getting annoying. First the XFL, now baseball. I don't know why you guys just don't seem to understand the concept of fans getting annoying as soon as their team win. The Rangers won a World Series for the first time in 63 years, and you think those fans are not going to be annoying? That's what fans do. Once their team wins, they're going to talk. I guarantee you, if the Ravens win a Super Bowl, Ravens fans are going to be hella annoying. I might have segments on this channel that's going to be dedicated to going after everybody, looking at every single receipt that said we would never win with Lamar. Like, I'm just telling you, this is just what fans do. This is literally what fans do. The Rangers haven't won a World Series in 63 years. Let them celebrate. That's how it's going to be. As for the XFL, again, that one is a new sport, and Texas won something in football for the first time in, 20, 25, 30 years? So let them have that. But again, that's just fans being fans. Kansas City wasn't running their mouth when their team couldn't do anything. Then they get Mahomes, they win a Super Bowl, and now they're annoying. Cincinnati wasn't running their mouth when they were at the bottom of the, well, not the bottom, but when they were in 3rd place in the division and not doing anything. Then they get Burrow and they go to a Super Bowl. This is what happens when a team has success. The fan bases are going to start running their mouths, and you will find it annoying because it's fan bases that aren't from your team. If it was fan bases within your team, you might join in on the praise. That's just how it is, man. That's just how fans are. This game scares me a lot. The Ravens are insane this year, and I don't think the Hawks are quite able to rattle off back-to-back impressive victories. I mean, the game just started. We got plenty of time to see what both of these teams are capable of. I wouldn't sit back and say Baltimore is just like this incredibly dangerous team that can't be beat. They have some weaknesses. Now, granted, the 2 losses they've suffered have been self-inflicted, but there are some weaknesses in the team at times, and a bunch of those weaknesses, well, not even a bunch, not like it's a lot of weaknesses. Some of those weaknesses do come from the offense. Yeah, not exactly sure what we were trying to get there. They were trying to do a design run with Lamar to try and get some extra yards, but yeah, there was just nothing there. Look, they ran that play over before anything had happened. So Lamar probably was going to hand it off to Gus until he saw that there was a defender right there and had to pull it back. That play got blown up. Second down and 12 here. They're going to try to run it again. Yeah, there's nothing here. So this is about to be a 3rd and long situation. Seattle is all over it. Baltimore is starting at their own 2-yard line. With Seattle's defense, it's going to be very tough to get anything going in the secondary. You just hope you can either try to convert this 3rd and long situation and continue the drive, or you don't turn the ball over and just punt it back. Buffalo Bills, to me, are like the Ravens. Cowboys, where every game where they play is amazing. They're going to have a game where they straight up play like trash. Am I wrong? Again, it's some inconsistencies, but at the same time, we do have to put an element of any given Sunday, where you're just not going to play your best football. And Kansas City this year has looked like that.
Play clock. It's 0, so delay. Offense. Half the distance to the goal. It's 3rd down.
We're at the 2-yard line. A delay of game really doesn't mean anything here. So yeah, part of it I'll give you, yeah. In some cases, there are some inconsistencies where you see one great game and then another week it's just like they can't put it together. But at the same time, it's just the element of any given Sunday. And honestly, this year, it's been very weird watching offenses league round. Like even Philadelphia, they're still winning games, but they have yet to show the dominance we've seen last year. So 3rd and 12, I don't expect anything to happen here. He gets it to Bateman, but Bateman's going to get stopped right there. 4th down coming up here. They're going to have to punt the football. We need to wake up. Not much you could really do in that situation. You're backed up at your own goal line, and it's 3rd and long. They tried to run the ball to get some space, and Seattle just snuffed it out. Sometimes you got to give credit to the defense for just being a good defense. What's going on, John? It's not just about, oh, we got to wake up, and we got to be... You can be aggressive. You can try to go look down the field, but sometimes good defense is just going to be good defense. Oh, that is a beautiful punt by Stout. Can we get him down, though? Yes, we can. Beautiful punt. But yeah, sometimes it just comes down to the fact that sometimes the teams play good defense. We knew this was going to be a tough game. Seattle has a really great defense. Like Seattle's defense and their secondary is fundamentally sound. And if you look at how their secondary is played up against receivers throughout the season, they're not the type of secondary to get beat over the top like that. So... You know, obviously we gotta start executing. You know, we gotta do something in these drives. We gotta find a way to get something going. But in that drive, you're backed up at your own 2-yard line. What you're trying to do is run the ball to get an extra couple yards, and nothing was gained there. So Seattle straight up snuffed it. Seattle's defense has allowed the most rushing yards from quarterbacks, so I got a bad feeling Lamar is gonna run all over us. Yeah, I mean that you can assume that's going to be the case just because of how it is in past games, but it doesn't guarantee Lamar is going to be taken off here and be running all over. Again, I get the concerns, but it doesn't automatically guarantee Lamar is going to start taking off and running with the ball. Maybe, I guess, in the scrambles, but Lamar hasn't been scrambling as much as we've seen in previous years. A lot of the time, Lamar is just more so willing to stand in the pocket. So I'm not going to sit back and say that Lamar is about to run all over you. It's still plenty of time in the game. He could probably still end up doing it. Lamar still finds a way to run. Get some rushing yards in via scrambles on any defense. He did it against Cleveland's defense after all, so he can do it against any defense. But I'm not going to sit back and just assume all of a sudden he's just going to run all over Seattle's defense. I don't think they're going to sit back and let Lamar run all over the defense. They're probably more focused on the run here than to get anything going in the pass. And they can do that because of what they have in those corners. Their secondary has been so fundamentally sound that they will feel comfortable letting those corners go one-on-one with our receivers And if Lamar wants to try and take off, they're going to have guys there that are going to spy Lamar and make sure he doesn't go anywhere. They got a lot of speed on that Seattle defense, so I wouldn't sit back and be overly concerned. But at the same time, it is Lamar Jackson. And even if you got the speed and the guys to try and make a stop there, Lamar's just going to make some plays. There's going to be some moments in the game. Lamar's just going to make some plays, and it's like, hey, man, he's that guy for a reason. You're not going to stop him there when it comes to that. The Gus Bus better get some yards and touchdown. I benched Pollard because of what happened last week. Yeah, I don't know why you be you gotta be more effective in picking who you're gonna pick when it comes to these things, bro. You understand Seattle has a good run defense. The rushing yards they're giving up is from quarterback runs. They don't really give up a lot of yards via the running backs. So I'm not exactly sure why you did this. Also, Pollard against Philly's defense probably would have been a better matchup. Because, again, Cowboys have always been effective moving the ball against the Eagles' defense. But, hey, hopefully Gus Edwards is able to break free against Seattle's defense. Geno over the middle, quick throw. It is caught. Second down coming up here for the Ravens. Man, if we blow it this year, that's going to be a failure, bro. This is the best defense we've had since 2008. Oh, my goodness. We have 13 players with at least a sack, the most in the NFL. Yeah, McDonald's going to be a head coach soon. Hopefully it'll be for this team because I can't afford to see him go somewhere else. If we lose McDonald, we're cooked. 2nd and 4, they're going to make a nice stop there. Ravens have been sound today with the run so far. They're making stops. No one's really able to run the ball effectively right now, so good stops for both teams. Cleveland and Arizona going at it right now. Probably should get ready to pull that up, see how that's going. There we go. 3rd down and 3 here. 4 for 12 on 3rd downs last week versus Cleveland. Geno's going to have to be more effective here. Ravens going to send some pressure. Here we go. Quick throw. Caught. Got to be quick there. Yeah, the sack stats are crazy. We've been having players fly all over the place. Good play right there by Geno. He saw the pressure was coming, got the ball out quickly. 1st down here, trying to run the ball. Nice run on that play. You know, Baltimore's been making some good stops, but that was a good run right there. 2nd down coming up for the Seahawks. Seahawks have had some good field position. So on Philadelphia had Raheem Mostert held at only 45 yards. I said, no, I didn't say Philly's not stopping the run. I said the Cowboys have usually been effective in running the ball. I didn't speak of the Philly's ability to stop the run. I know they have the ability to stop the run. I'm speaking of in terms of Dallas. I'm talking about the matchup. I'm not talking about Philly as a whole. False start here by the Seahawks and then move them back 5 yards. I'm talking about in terms of the matchup with the Cowboys. Dallas has usually been able to move the ball effectively via the run or pass game. I'm not saying they've always been able to move the ball effectively, but usually with that matchup, Dallas has been able to move the ball effectively. So I'm not speaking of Philly as a whole. I know what Philly's run defense is capable of. I'm speaking of in terms of the matchup against Dallas, which I don't understand why that's usually been the case. 2nd and 11, Geno going to looking for Tyler Lockett, could not connect there. 3rd down and 11. Geno Smith, 3 of 6, 31 yards here. 3rd and long situations. They haven't exactly been great in 3rd and long situations this season. Nor have they been great on 3rd downs. Wait, Deshaun Watson's back? Okay, I'm going to have to check this out. Geno on 3rd down passing this season. 51% completion. 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. He has to be clean here. You don't want to turn the ball over in a situation. If you got to punt, but you don't want to give Baltimore's offense good field position. Here comes some more pressure. Geno steps up. Geno's going to get sacked, and a flag is on the play. This might be offensive holding. Holding on the offense. It's going to be declined. Matabike getting the sack right there. Now our offense can do. That's a clear hold. Yeah, they got, Baltimore's got 2. The hold was on the offense. The hold was on the offense. It's declined. Seattle's got to punt the ball. Matabike got the sack, so it's going to count. And Seattle's going to give the ball right back to the offense. We've had no good field position so far in this game. It's been very difficult to get good field position. Meanwhile, Seattle's been in good position. Our defense just stopped them. So Ravens defense doing their job early on, but Ravens offense trying to get something going. Let's look around the league here. Vikings and Falcons. It's a 3-3 game. Who is this? Jaron Hall. Jaron Hall is playing quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings. I guess they want to give Joshua Dobbs time to get used to the system. He's got to learn their system, so they're not going to throw him out here. But this dude Hall is out there for the Vikings. And Heineke's playing for the Falcons. It's a 3-3 game, so Vikings have the ball. They'll see what they can do with it. Cardinals have the ball against the Browns. Deshaun Watson's back in playing. He's 5 for 8 for 39 yards. Meanwhile, they got this young buck here, Clayton Tune, playing for the Cardinals. So that means Kyler, again, is not ready. They're not going to throw him back out here against Cleveland. That's a smart play. Packers inside the red zone. Oh, yeah, scoreless between the Cardinals and Browns. We got another scoreless game here, but maybe not for long. Packers inside the red zone. They're at the Rams 8. Brett Ripon, not really doing much here. 1 for 2 for 10 yards. Jordan Love, 4 for 5, 27 yards. Can he finish this off with a touchdown on this drive? We'll have to wait and see. Commanders still playing football, I see. Sam Howell, 6 of 8, 41 yards. Mac Jones, 5 of 10, 42 yards. Commanders have a 3-0 advantage. They have the football, and they're at midfield. I don't even want to talk about the Commanders anymore. Bears and Saints. Bears were able to strike first. Justin Fields is still not back, so Tyson Bagent is still going to be the guy here. He's 4 of 6, 64 yards, a touchdown and a pick. Derek Carr is 5 of 7 for 43 yards. He's taking them down the field to Chicago territory. They're inside the goal line at the Chicago 9. Let's see if they can tie that game up. Then we got the Seahawks. Wow. Then last but not least, we got the Buccaneers and Texans. And the Bucs are at the goal line. Texans up 7-3. Bucs at the Houston 1-yard line. Baker's trying to get them in to take the lead. Baker Mayfield 5 of 7, 83 yards. CJ Stroud 5 of 7, 65 yards and a touchdown. So let's see if Baker and that Bucs team can score a touchdown to take the lead. First and 10 here for the Ravens. Let's see what their offense can do here. Can they get something going? Gonna probably start by trying to throw it. Lamar, he's got time. Pressure's coming there. Lamar is going to have to take off. And he's going to pick up a couple yards. Lamar tried to hold as long as possible to get somebody open. But again, these corners for Seattle, they have done a great job. Dang, they had the safety there too, because I'm like, Bateman had the speed. But the safety was right there over the top. There was nowhere to go with that football. 2nd down and 5 for the Ravens. Like I said, the secondary of Seattle is very fundamentally sound. It's going to be difficult to get anything going. Our receivers are going to have a tough time today trying to gain separation against these guys. 2nd and 5, Lamar. Quick throw in the middle to Isaiah Likely. And Likely going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good play by Likely. We got to look to get him more involved. We definitely got to look to get him more involved. Good play there. Nice gain for the Ravens. Trying to move the ball up to their own 40-yard line. 1st and 10 here. Lamar's going to hand it off here. And here comes Justice Hill picking up about 6 yards. 2nd down coming up for the Ravens. Touchdown Bucs. Touchdown Bucs. They got in. Baker Mayfield getting the touchdown pass here. Getting it done. And taking the lead. 2nd and 4. Hand it off to Hill again, and he's going to get stopped. Baker Mayfield getting that touchdown to Cade Otton. taking the lead against the Texans. Meanwhile, Baltimore is about to be in a third down situation here because Seattle's run defense made a nice stop there. Surprised we're using Hill a lot here as opposed to Gus. Interesting. All right, 3rd down and 6 here. That is our second play for negative yards so far in the game. 3rd down and 6. Can you get something open here? Otherwise, you're going to have to punt the ball. We're 0 for 2 on 3rd downs today. Lamar's going to take the snap. Pressure's coming. Quick throw. He gets it to Odell, and Odell's going to pick up a 1st down. Ravens going to move the chains. Picking up a 1st down. They're going to keep it going. Looks like they're trying to go fast here. Nice play. Odell got left open there. That was an easy pitch and catch right there to pick up the 1st down for the Ravens. Lamar takes a snap here. Lamar going deep. Lamar looking. Lamar for Bateman. Couldn't get him. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. That's a tough one right there. That's a tough one. Lamar's going for Bateman down the field, but there's no separation. Bro, look at this. Bateman's running full speed. There's no separation. There's no separation. I don't think we can throw deep on these guys. There's no separation. There's no separation. Oh, these corners are good. Nah, these corners are good. There's no separation there. Bateman was running at full speed. Lamar fires, caught, gets it to Andrews. Another 1st down picked up by the Ravens. Wow. Okay, this is going to be quite the game. Our receiver's going to have some issues here. I'm seeing Bateman legitimately. Bateman was running at full speed. Why did I open this one? Bateman was running at full speed. Couldn't get it there. 3rd down and 1. I thought he had it there. But nah, instead we're just going to get it here with Justice Hill. Pick up the 1st down. And that will end the 1st quarter. This is going to be the last play of the quarter here for the Ravens. Justice Hill with 3 carries, 10 yards. Yep, that ends the 1st quarter here. So we have a scoreless 1st quarter here in Baltimore. Cannot underestimate what the Seattle defense brings to the table because they're showing it right now. But we got a scoreless game here. Baltimore moving. They're in Seattle territory. Let's see if they can put some points on the board. Oi, let me get myself another bottle of water because we're going to be drinking water all day.
Buying a car from Vroom is so easy. All you need is a phone and a finger. Just go to Vroom.com, scroll through thousands of cars, then tap to buy. That's it. No sales speak, no wasted time. Go to Vroom.com and pick your favorites.
The 3
Seahawks can't defend the short passing game over the middle. Oh yeah, you guys, that's not exactly a strong suit for you guys. You guys do well against secondaries. You guys do well against secondaries, but you guys do not cover tight ends well. You struggle to stop tight ends. So yeah, you guys do a great job protecting the outside because those corners you guys have, that secondary does a great job. But in terms of stopping those tight ends, the tight ends, they're effective against you guys. Either way. Oh. Whoa there, buddy. Whoa. Whoa-ho-ho. Okay, we'll have to talk about this for a quick second. Falcons have the ball. Getting ready to punt. Still a 3-3 game. Packers, they got it done. Scored a touchdown. It's a 7-0 game. Aaron Jones got in the end zone, scored a touchdown. Packers take the lead. The Browns have the ball, and somehow the Browns have the ball. 3rd and 13 at the Arizona 16. And we'll actually see how this goes. They're in the red zone, so we'll see if they can get anything going. Meanwhile, the Commanders are inside the goal line. They're at the New England 9, trying to make it a 10-0 game. The Saints respond. Derek Carr gets it done. The Saints respond. They score a touchdown. Derek Carr, 6-8, 51 yards in the touchdown. They respond. Both AFC North games,
Scoreless first.
yeah, they're doing their thing so far, man. Yeah, they're scoreless so far because they're dealing with some interesting matchups here. Seattle is definitely a tough team. Got to take it careful here.
Big guy game.
So far, got a great drive by the Ravens. Can they cap this off with some points? We're going to have to wait and see. They're at the Seattle 32-yard line. Can they cap this off with a touchdown? We'll have to wait and see. 1st and 10 here for the Ravens. Lamar is going to keep it himself. Lamar is going to get himself down to around the 20, was it 24, 23-yard line?
Well, these teams are incredible at play action this year, 1st and 2nd, but the Ravens take advantage of play action over the middle to Andrews, whereas Geno Smith takes advantage by throwing it outside the numbers as well as anybody, and both teams highly successful at it, having some success.
I'm trying to see, did Lamar get that first down? Or was it a 2nd and 1 situation? It might have been a 2nd and 1 situation, depending on where they spotted him. No, they gave him the first down. First down, Ravens at the Seattle 22-yard line here. Lamar's going to take the snap. Lamar, pump fakes. Nothing there. Fires over the middle, gets it to Andrews. Andrews going to fight, pick up about 9 yards. 2nd down coming up here for the Ravens. Maybe, they're not going to get the spot. I think he was a little bit short. So 2nd and 1 coming up here.
Career reception, which is now 3rd in team history. Well, go ahead. Took a little bit to get there, but watch Andrews on this play. I'm open.
Andrews just breaks free. I don't know how Seattle is going to continue to give up the middle of the field knowing you got one of the best tight ends you're going up against. And there goes Lamar Jackson. And Lamar is going to take it down inside the 5. 1st and goal for the Ravens. Now they're in business here. Let's see if they can cap this off with a touchdown.
Seattle's done a good job against it, but this time, no, I'm going to keep it, and I got a blocker. And sometimes Andrews goes out in a route. This time,
Now we got to see how we're going to respond here inside the red zone. 1st and goal for the Ravens. This is a good drive for them. Got to finish it off with a touchdown, guys. Got to finish it off with a touchdown. Probably going to start off with a run here, depending on how they want to do things. That was too easy. Gus Edwards touchdown. That was way too easy. That was way too easy. Gus Edwards getting in the end zone, touchdown. Seattle didn't even come close to making a stop there. Gus Edwards, his 6th career rushing touchdown this season. He's having a great year. Who do you think will be the next NFL coach to be fired? For me, it's either Brandon Staley, Ron, or the coach. I mean, it's going to be, what is his name, Eberflus? The head coach from the Bears. He's probably going next. Then after that, we'll look at Ron Rivera. And depending on what happens with Brandon Staley, depending on what happens with the Chargers, they may look to get rid of Staley. 12 plays, 81 yards, and they got in the end zone. Baltimore takes the lead. Meanwhile, Cleveland's going to get a field goal out of that situation. They're up 3-0. Baltimore's up 7-0. I don't even know how Seattle just let that happen. They let him go wide open. And somehow, Washington scored a touchdown. They're up 10-0 against the Patriots. We'll see how long that lasts. So, quick score update here. Vikings, Falcons tied 3 apiece. Browns scored a field goal. They're up 3-0 against the Cardinals. Packers up 7-0 against the Rams with the football. Did they turn the ball over? No, they did not. They just punted the football. So they went 3-0 and gave it back to the Packers. Okay. So yeah, Packers up 3-0. Commanders up 10-0 against the Patriots. Bears and Saints are tied 7 apiece, but Chicago is in the red zone. 3rd and 2 at the New Orleans 11-yard line. We'll see what they can do. Buccaneers up 10-7 with the football, and obviously Baltimore just scored. Nice touchdown drive, slow game, but sometimes starting slow leads to a strong finish. At the end of the day, we know they're not going to always start fast every week, but it's about being effective when you need to be. As long as the Ravens offense can be effective when they need to be, we'll have a chance to win. That's all that matters.
Get up to $1,000 on a Disney Dining promo card with a 5-night, 4-day non-discounted room and ticket package at select Disney Resort hotels.
Shout out to Gus Edwards for being effective, man. He's doing his thing. Gus Edwards right now is being effective. He's making plays. I'm surprised they used a lot of Justice Hill on that drive early on, because actually they've spread it around, because I mean Justice Hill and Gus Edwards both have 3 carries. So we'll see how this goes, but looks like they're gonna share the carries between these two.
Tonight after 60 Minutes on CBS.
6 on the season now for Gus Edwards.
Gus Edwards got 6 rushing touchdowns. Shout out to him, man. Chargers gonna fire Staley because I'm hearing rumors they want John's brother Jim as their new coach. I don't know if Jim Harbaugh wants to leave college. They can want Jim Harbaugh, but I don't know. I don't know. And yeah, the situation with Michigan is tough, so I don't know. I don't know if he wants to leave college. And if he gets forced out of Michigan, he might take that chance there. So they're going to take it out the end zone here, but he's going to be stopped around the 25. So it's basically a touchback there. First and 10 for Seattle. 13 minutes left to go here in the first half.
Jim, what the Ravens have done over the last 5 games has been really impressive. 4-1 on a road trip. They've had 4 away games. They've traveled over 13,000.
Man, we should have been 5-0 during that road trip. But it is what it is, you know. You'll take 4-1. We've been doing a lot of traveling. 13,000 miles traveled in 5 weeks. You know, we can get on their case about, you know, not always being on the same page, but they've been doing a lot of traveling. They haven't been home much this season, and we have a player that is down on the field.
In Arizona, as you see, we've got a Raven down. Seymour.
Oh, no.
Oh, you can see landed on.
Oh, boy.
Step aside for a moment.
I'm pretty sure he just got back, too. Hopefully he's okay. We'll give a score update while we wait for what's happening. Hopefully he's okay. Bucks still up 10-7 with the football. Bears couldn't get anything going there, so they're probably going to settle for a field goal. Commanders with the ball up 10-0. Packers with the ball up 7-0 inside Rams territory, close to field goal range. Browns with the football again in Arizona territory. This guy Toon threw a pick. Clayton Toon threw an interception, so Cleveland's got the ball back. This guy's cooked. This is easy money for the Browns. Their offense leaves a lot to be desired, and you hope Deshaun Watson can play a good game. But in all honesty, if we're just being honest here, they should struggle against the Cardinals. Had Kyler been out there, we having a different conversation. But this guy here, I don't even know what to make of him. I don't expect the Browns to have too much struggles defensively. And here's a weird one. Haven't seen this in a long time. I don't know if I can say long time. I haven't seen this in a while. Falcons up 5-3 against the Vikings. The Vikings got a safety. Well, not the Vikings. The Falcons ended up forcing a safety, got the ball back. So it looks like they had sacked the quarterback in the end zone there or something. Either that or it was a hold. So yeah, safety occurred. Falcons up 5-3 with the football, and now they're trying to march down the field to see if they can extend their lead. Ooh. Add Deontay Johnson Thursday night, and I have Lamar, Gus, and Cleveland's defenders playing right now. I just don't have anyone from Cincinnati.
CBS is sponsored by Applebee's. Vets and active military eat free this Veterans Day. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Rated M for mature. And by...
All right, let's see what this Ravens defense can do once again. Can they stop Seattle and get them off the field again? Or is Seattle going to be able to come up with a response down 7 on the road? Seymour is going to go inside the blue tent. He's going to go get checked out. Hopefully he is okay, but you never want to see a player go into the blue tent. All right, so Seattle's down by 7 here. Going to start this drive here, looking to try and tie this game up. Gino's going to be under center here. 1st and 10, play fake here. Gino is going to stand in the pocket. He's going to fire, and he almost gets picked off. That was nasty, nasty work. The pocket collapsed. He had to get rid of the ball, and that could have been picked. That was another sack coming. Michael Pierce was there. Man, several of those guys got him. And I'm surprised they didn't call a personal foul on that one because they pushed him afterwards.
He's going to look, but the sticky defense on Lockett has been very good. It just takes so long that the pressure up front's allowed to get to
That could have been a pick. 2nd and 10. Geno Smith right now 3 of 7, 31 yards, trying to get something going here today. They're going to run it here. He saw some space. That was a good read. The Ravens defense was able to make a stop, but that was about a 6 or 7 yard pickup. That was a good read right there. Saw some space. Got it to his back. Here comes a 3rd down situation. 3rd down and, oh, never mind. I said a 6 yard gain. 5 yard gain, my mistake. 3rd down and 5. Seattle doesn't want to go 3 and out here, obviously. So they got to get something going. If you got to run a play to get somebody opened up, do so. But you don't want to go 3 and out here. You're down 7 on the road. You don't want to go 3 and out and put your defense back out there. So they got to see if they can get something going. Baltimore is showing blitz, but they're probably going to send 5. They're going to send 4 or 5. They're not sending everybody. Geno is going to float it downfield. Picked off. And guess who? Geno Stone again. And that is his 6th interception on the season. Geno to Geno. That Geno to Geno connection, you knew Geno Stone was going to get a pick. That's his 6th interception of the season. Geno to Geno, that beautiful connection. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Geno Stone is playing his way to a Pro Bowl season. If he gets double-digit interceptions, Geno Smith is going to be an all-pro safety. I want to express. He has 6 interceptions on the season. He has 6 interceptions on the season. At this point with 6 interceptions, he's damn near, he's leading the league in interceptions right now. With 6 interceptions on the season, Geno Stone's probably locked himself into the Pro Bowl. Now we're talking about all-pro area. Because remember, Trayvon Diggs, he ended up becoming a Pro Bowl corner because he had double-digit interceptions. He led the league in interceptions. I'm telling you, Geno, if he gets to 10-plus interceptions on the season, he is going to be an all-pro safety. At that point, you got to pay him the money. Listen. I can't say nothing about nothing. I've talked about it. People have asked me questions about who we should pick, who we should keep. Bro, if Geno Stone gets double-digit interceptions and continues to play the way he's playing, he becomes an all-pro player. At that point, you can't afford to lose an all-pro safety. So it becomes a different conversation. Geno Stone with 6 interceptions on the season. He has become a ball hawk for the Ravens, and he continues to find the ball. Yeah, Geno reminded me of Ed Reed. He's finding the ball the way Ed Reed used to, man. He's just always getting in the right spots. The minute I saw that get picked off, I immediately knew it was Geno. Because he's got the eye for the ball right now. He's playing fantastic. He's having a great season. That man came into the season and said, I have a goal. I want to get 3 interceptions this season. He has twice the amount of his goal. Funny enough, he was a 7th round pick back in 2020 NFL draft. Talk about a damn steal. Yeah, I mean, you never know how players are going to develop. And with Geno, it's been weird because, he was with the Ravens. Wasn't really working out early on. He was talented, but we kind of had that whole situation figured out with Chuck Clark there and all this other stuff. So he eventually... We had Chuck Clark and Deshaun Elliott and figuring out, we kind of had that safety situation figured out. And he didn't really have much time to play because injury and stuff. So he ends up getting cut by the Ravens. They release him. He goes to another team. It doesn't work out there. He gets released. He comes back to the Ravens. And then he slowly works himself through. And now look at him.
Just remarkable.
4th consecutive game with an interception. That's the 2nd longest streak in franchise history, man. Geno Stone, bro, got 6 picks on the year. And the Ravens have nice field position here for the first time in the game. So hopefully we can capitalize on this by getting a touchdown. But we'll have to see. Lamar's going to take the snap. Here comes the pressure. So Lamar's going to have to take off. Lamar got chased. Picked up the 1st down. And Lamar just keeps on going. That's what Lamar Jackson brings to the table, man. They try to get him. And he can't get it done. He can't get it done. They tried to get him and he can't. Who was chasing after Lamar trying to get that sack? There was no way he was going to get that done. When Lamar said, all right, I'm going to have to take off, it was over. He turned on the burners and that was a wrap. They tried. They tried, man. That was Mafe. Yeah, he tried it, but he just wasn't going to get him. When Lamar decided, all right, bro, I guess I'm going to have to take off, he just went. 23-yard run right there. Lamar. Quick throw to Andrews. Andrews is going to make the catch and be stopped right there.
By the way, this Ravens team is 50-50 in run. They don't throw it every time. They don't run it every time. They're really close to 50-50 each game.
Lamar 7 of 10, 71 yards.
Plays on the year. 35 runs of 10 plus.
Second down and 4. Ravens moving the ball well. In terms of yards, 133 to 49.
Spreading you out technically, right? Is that guy right there?
Yep. Son of the coach, Tom Pumpkin. His dad.
Second and 4 here. Empty backfield here for Lamar Jackson.
Hall of Fame.
Lamar. Strip fumble. I hate those plays. And Seattle's got the ball. Ay. Damn. They got him. That's a good defensive play. That's a good defensive play. I'm telling you, bro, the worst play in football that no quarterback can prepare for is the strip sack. When you are in the motion of throwing the football and you get, damn it, Stanley, how many times is this going to happen this year? There's nothing Lamar could do in that situation. You assume your left tackle is going to protect your blind spot. Oh, my God. How many times has that happened to Lamar where it's legit Stanley? Lamar has the most fumbles on the season with 9, and the second most fumble lost at 6. I think Josh Allen has more. How many, bro? That has happened 3 times. Stanley, I can't defend this man anymore. And people will blame Lamar for that, but there's nothing a quarterback can do in that situation. There's nothing a quarterback can do in that situation. Lamar is he's in the motion of throwing. When you are, where's my football? I don't even know where my football at. I have a trying to make a point here. I can't even find my football. Damn it. There it is. Trying to do some visualization here. Bears up 14-7. When you're a quarterback and you're in the pocket, when you're in the motion to throw, once you've cocked it back, you're looking to throw, at that point, there's nothing a quarterback can do. You assume you would be protected. But Stanley's been getting cooked in a lot of these situations. Gino gets sacked. Defense coming out here making a stop. And it's unfortunate, bro. It's unfortunate. You know? That stat is stupid. Lamar has 9 fumbles, only 6 recovered this season. Didn't just hear like 3 of those fumbles so far this season? Yeah, well, they're going to put it on Lamar because of the exchange. They're going to put it on the Lamar because of the exchange. And when it comes to the exchange, they're going to say it's on Lamar for that one because they say he was trying to pull it back or something, and they'll blame him. How many times is that going to happen? Well, this has happened like 3 times this season where Lamar's like, he's cocked back to throw, and then boom, gets hit in his blind spot because Stanley can't make the block. Yeah, bro, I can't keep defending Stanley if he's going to do this. 3rd and 14, nothing to come of that. They're going to get off the field. Defense at least covers up the fumble. There's nothing to say about that. And people will blame Lamar, but I don't know what a quarterback... I've never blamed the quarterback for that. I've never blamed the quarterback for getting stripped when he's in the motion of throwing the football and gets hit in his blind side. That's why you pay a left tackle, to protect your blind side. There's literally nothing you can do in that situation. There's literally, as a quarterback, there is nothing you can do in that situation, bro. So Ravens going to get the ball back. They were in great position, and now they got to start off from their 10. Come on, Duvernay. Come on, Duvernay. Oh, boy. Great field position. Now we got to start from the 10. Oh, my God. This is... Oh, my God. Oh, boy. It just sucks, man. It just sucks. Because there's nothing you can do in that situation as a quarterback, but the quarterback's going to get blamed for that. Where it's like, what is he supposed to do? Ronnie's done, bro. I cannot protect him, bro. I can't. It's
And is crushed by a baby grand piano. Are you replacing me? This guy?
Customize and save with Liberty.
oh my God. I don't even know what to say, bro.
Oh, look at Bee Boo. Only pay for what you need. Liberty, 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 liberty. You
Oh my god, I don't know what to say, man. Yeah, it's time to start looking. It's time to start looking. It's time to start looking, bro. It's time to start. They paid him that huge contract. I don't think they can cut him. At this point, you're gonna have to look to draft his replacement because Stanley. Oh my god, I can't protect him anymore, bro. He looks cooked. Falcons, they're up 8-3, and they're at the Minnesota 2-yard line, so they're looking to extend their lead. Browns have a 10-0 lead. Deshaun Watson with a touchdown pass. Packers up 7-0. Patriots were able to score a touchdown. They're up 10-7, and they got the football back. So they'll have a chance to try and either tie or extend the lead. Bears took the 14-7 lead, and here comes the Saints. At the goal line, 1st and goal at the Chicago 5. They're looking to tie that game up. That game is getting very, very incredibly competitive. Buccaneers up 10-7 inside the red zone, looking to advance or looking to extend their lead. Shout out to Maurice with the donation. That ankle injury from 2020 screwed Stanley over. Yeah, he's just not the same. Sometimes that injury was supposed to be career-ending potentially. That was potentially a career-ending type of. So Kevin Seymour is he's questionable with a right shoulder injury, but that ankle injury was potentially career-ending. So there was nothing else to really say. That was a career-ending type of injury. The fact that he's even playing football right now is damn near a miracle. But he's not the same. You can tell he's not the same, and he's consistently getting beat. He didn't used to get beat like that in the past. He's just consistently getting beat now. And I don't even know what you do in that situation. First down here, quick throw. They're going to get it to Nelson Aguilar. Aguilar is going to pick up about 2 yards. Second down coming up here for the Ravens. That just killed the momentum, bro. You're marching down the field. You're moving the ball well. And then because your left tackle gets beat again, you end up turning the ball over. That's tough, man. That's really tough. Like, I don't know what else to say, but it's looking like Stanley's. I don't have much left to say about Stanley, bro. I tried, I really did, but Stanley's reached the point. He's not the same player. You can't trust Stanley to protect Lamar's blind side anymore. Delayed handoff, and they pick up a first down with that delayed handoff. Nice run here. They get it to the rookie Keaton Mitchell, and he picks up the first down. Yeah, prayers up for Kirk Cousins. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with Cousins. I don't know if he'll end up returning to Minnesota. I would assume so. Minnesota doesn't have a better choice than him. Lamar going to break out of the pocket here, buying time. Sidearms it, fires. Caught by Odell. Odell picks up the first down. So Lamar gets out the pocket, rolls to his left, buys time, and looks and fires to Odell, and he makes the catch, picking up the first down. Baltimore's going to keep it moving. Bro, the way they be treating Odell, man, they just been holding him and just, like, yanking him down by his neck and stuff. Bro, they've been really physical with him. They're going to hand it off to Keaton Mitchell. Bro, at this point, we got to get more looks for Keaton Mitchell. Look at this guy. The man's got the speed, and we're seeing the ferocity. Man, they got to start to look to get him more involved. You know, this guy he's showing, he's a different level of back. He's a different level of back, or not different level. He's a different type of back compared to what you're getting from Justice Hill and Gus Edwards. You got to give this guy more looks. Second down and 1 here, 6.5 left to go in the first half of this game. Baltimore moving the ball down the field once again, hopefully trying to get a touchdown here. Give it to Mitchell. He breaks out of attack. This dude, Keaton Mitchell, needs to be on the field more. This dude, Keaton Mitchell, needs to be on the field more. This dude, Keaton Mitchell, 3 carries, 29 yards. He's already done better. That's crazy. Yeah, they got to look to get him more involved. They got to look at that. Look at this. Look at how he got away from that defender. The defensive tackle was right in his face, and he just got away from him. New Orleans ties the game. It's a 14-14 game in New Orleans. Taysom Hill with a 2-yard touchdown reception. And now Lamar's going to take it himself. And Lamar Jackson's going to pick up a first down. Excuse me, sir. I don't know what you think this is.
This is the thing, they still have remnants of Greg Roman stuff, but they're doing shotgun stuff a lot
Thank God. Actually spreading the ball around and actually spreading the field around instead of running everything for the pistol the way it was in previous years. Bro, why you just took a damn near try to take a shot at my man's nuts like that? What you doing? That's not how you gonna get the boy down. And Gino's on the sideline with his cap on, looking down. I guess he's looking at the tablet. Lamar's gonna hand it off, and look at this guy, Mitchell, man. You gotta love what you're seeing from this guy.
Give him 3. And we've got another update. Back to JV and Nate. Taysom Hill does it all.
Taysom Hill, man. This guy is just. Patriots are up 14-10. What happened here? All right. Patriots just scored. That's cool. Seattle's going to call a timeout. Wait, they gave up a 64-yard touch. What? Let me see this. Yep, they gave up a 64-yard touchdown to Stevenson. Oh, God, 64-yard touchdown run. I mean, is it surprising? Dude, that defense is already... You already... There's no more Chase Young. There's no more Montrez... Jesus. There's no more Chase Young. There's no Montrez Sweat anymore. You pretty much took away your 2 best pieces on defense. They're gone. Ravens really running the football here. Gino's now walking around the sideline. He still got his cap on. 2nd and 7 here for the Ravens. They're going to continue to run this football because right now Seattle has not shown an ability to stop the run. So I don't see why they're going to stop. And look at Keaton Mitchell again. Look at this guy pick up another first down. They got to get him more looks. This guy is moving well. This guy is moving very well. 4 carries, 37 yards. That's beautiful. That's nearly 10 yards a carry. Got to continue to utilize Keaton Mitchell moving forward. You know, you might have a gem in this guy and you don't even know it. So now here we go. 1st and 10 for the Ravens. Lamar fakes it, looking, fires, caught by Zay. Zay making a move. Zay getting inside the goal line. 1st and goal for the Ravens. Ravens continue to move the ball. I'm going to give it to the young rookie here. I'm going to give this ball 1st and goal. Give it to Keaton Mitchell. Get him a look. That was actually Zay Flowers' first catch. Actually, that was his first target. Look at him make that catch and then just turn it back around. All right, 1st and goal. Let's see if we can cap this off with a touchdown. Hand it off to the young kid. Oh, Lamar's going to take it himself, but he will be stopped. They said, nah, we getting tired of that run. But there's a flag on the play. What's the flag for? Uh-oh. This has been a clean game, relatively. Not a lot of flags have been pulled up today. Defense. Hands to the face on the defense. All right. Trey Brown got caught. Let me guess. He did it on Odell. Oh, he did it on Zay. Okay. I was like, okay. I thought maybe it was probably going to be on Odell with the way they're constantly, you know, trying to get him. 1st and goal here. They're going to give this to Gus because they're not stopping him. Another touchdown for Gus Edwards. I'm surprised Seattle is just going to continue to let these guys run the ball like this. Another touchdown for Gus Edwards. Wow. I'm surprised. 4th career game with 2 rushing touchdowns. Hey, man, Gus got to be the guy at this point. Look at this. Look at how this defense just could not stop him. They get to the goal line and they're like, let's just run the football. If they're not going to stop it, let's just run the football. We don't need to do anything overly special here. Let's just run the ball. Make some plays, run the football. Extra point, kick is up, it is good, and Baltimore is up 14-0. This is one of those games where we said you were probably going to have to run the ball. And right now, that's just what they're doing. They're running the ball. So, Ravens up 14-0. And the run game is being effective. Shout out to Gus Edwards and shout out to that young rookie, Keaton Mitchell, for being effective. Falcons couldn't score a touchdown here. They're up 11-3. They settled for a field goal. Cardinals with the ball, getting ready to hand it back to the Browns. Browns up 10-0. Rams with the ball, probably getting ready to hand it back to the Packers. Packers up 7-0. Commanders with the ball, trying to march down the field. Bears once again in New Orleans territory. How the hell are they moving the ball so effectively against the Saints defense? It is what it is. And, oh no, Rams. Big play into Green Bay territory. Maybe they can score and tie this game up. And then Buccaneers, they got another touchdown. Buccaneers up 17-7. Texans moving the ball in Tampa Bay territory, looking to close the gap and make this a 3-point game. Which penalty annoys you the most in football? The roughing the passer one is annoying, but sometimes it makes sense in terms of when you're declaring it. I just hate how iffy they are with the roughing the passing call. I don't like that one. Yeah, honestly, past roughing the passer, that would be an issue there. Yeah, I think roughing the passer will probably be the most annoying one because we already saw that happen so much for Tom Brady, and it was annoying watching that happen with Tom Brady. When it's like people would just barely touch him, and then boom, automatically roughing the passer, first down for the Patriots or first down for the Bucks. And it's just like, what? Oh, look at this. First 5 possession for the Seahawks. Punt, 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 pick, punt. Nothing but P's. No T's. Or I mean TDs. That's what I should have said. 1st and 10. Got to get something out of this, Geno. Play fake here. Geno looking, going deep. Found DK Metcalf streaking down the sideline. Huge play for the Seahawks. That was needed, a huge play. They have got to get themselves back into this.
What an outstanding job of pocket awareness. Delivering the ball.
DK Metcalf was able to get open in the zone.
Our guy Metcalf right there.
Okay,
He's going to run about 60 yards on this play before he gets the ball.
that's a great throw by Geno, and a hell of a play by DK Metcalf. First catch, and it's a 50-yard gain. And we got the 2-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. 2-minute warning. DK Metcalf makes a fantastic play and puts Seattle within scoring distance to try and close this gap before halftime. And they're going to need it because Baltimore gets the ball coming out of half.
Instacart makes it easy to shop all your weekly groceries. And other essentials. So you never miss a minute of the game.
Huge yardage picked up here. We got to see. DK just making that great play there. Quick look around. Vikings with the football. Falcons up 11-3. Browns with the ball. Let's see what they can do here. Rams with the ball, looking to tie the game. Commanders with the ball in New England's territory. Bears with the ball in field goal range in Saints territory. And then Texans were able to get down the field. Couldn't get in the end zone. They got stopped. So they settled for a field goal. It's a 17-10 game.
Yeah, my grandpa did. So I'm already in. But
Cardinals defense trying to make a stop here. So far, Deshaun Watson has been solid. 9-15, 114 yards and a touchdown. It's been a good game for them so far. Let me see how this is. Amari Cooper's been great for them. So, Amari Cooper's starting to ball out again with Deshaun Watson being back. Amari Cooper, 3 catches, 73 yards, and a touchdown. So you hope to keep that going. Right now, the Vikings and the Rams are really moving. They're at their opponent's 34-yard line. Vikings at the Falcons' 34, and Rams at the Packers' 34-yard line. Very interesting. All right, 2-minute warning here. 1st and 10 for the Seahawks inside Ravens territory. The Seahawks' first 20 plays in this game was 50 yards, and their last play by DK Metcalf was 50 yards. Here we go, Geno. Play fake. Geno is going to throw it. It is going to be caught by Tyler Lockett. Lockett came back for the ball, made the catch. 2nd and 3. Clock is winding. Obviously, Seattle doesn't. They want to get a touchdown here and make sure Baltimore does not get a look just before halftime. 2nd and 3. Geno going to take this out the shotgun. They haven't been great in the red zone, but they desperately need to score here. You can't be down double digits heading into halftime, knowing Baltimore gets the ball back. They're going to hand it off here, and they're going to pick up a 1st down. So Seattle picks up a 1st down. A timeout is called by Seattle. Oh, Baltimore is going to call a timeout. Interesting. Looks like Baltimore's still trying to get that ball back.
Scores and highlights, including that victory over in Germany earlier today. The Chiefs were 21-0 on Miami and won the game at 21-14. They got 10s at the end. Big win for Kansas City and seeding purposes.
And look at this. Baltimore has 117 rushing yards in the first half, and Seattle's got 31. Passing yards about the same. So that helps for the most part. But Baltimore's been running the hell out of the football in this first half. Minute 16 left to go in the first half. Seattle desperately needs a touchdown. They're going to look to take their chances here. Geno takes a snap. Looking towards his left. He's going to fire it. It is caught! Oh, my God. Did DK get that? No, they're going to call it incomplete. Let me look at this. Oh, no, this was on the floor. Nah, it hit the ground before. Yeah, it hit the ground before it reached his hands. It hit the ground before it reached his hands. Incomplete pass here. 2nd down for the Seahawks. 2nd down here, delay handoff, and it's going to be stopped right there. 3rd down and 10, and we know Baltimore is going to utilize another timeout. 1:06 left to go here. Yeah, Baltimore utilized their 2nd timeout. 1:06 left to go in this game. Looks like they're going to at least try to make the attempt to see if they can get the ball back to their offense to do something before halftime. Third down and 11. 3 points allowed in the final 2 minutes of the first half. That's the 3rd fewest in the NFL. I'm guessing the fewest would be 0, obviously. 3rd and 11 here. Defense got to stand tall. Geno's going to look for that touchdown. They haven't been great in the red zone. They haven't been great on 3rd down. Geno. Ball gets batted down. Incomplete. 3rd down and 11. Ravens get the stop. They're going to kick the field goal, so they get the stop with 1:02 left and a timeout. And Seattle's going to kick the field goal to get some points just before halftime. That is the 2nd batted pass down here. This time it was Michael Pierce. Pierce gets the stop right there. So they're going to have to kick the field goal, come away with some level of points before halftime. And now they just got to hope their defense can hold on. With a minute 2 left in the timeout, Baltimore can go down the field and potentially get in the field goal range too. Kick is up, and it is good. 59 seconds left to go in the game. Baltimore still got a timeout. Let's see what the Ravens can do if they want to try and go down the field. We'll see. Vikings inside the red zone. Though it doesn't look like they might not get a touchdown here. We'll see. Browns continue to move the ball down the field religiously against the Cardinals. I don't know what else to say. They're not dealing with anything significant there. They're definitely doing what they need to do. Still 10-0 game, but they're already in field goal range, and they're heading towards the red zone. We'll see what happens here. Rams couldn't get a touchdown, so they settled for a field goal. It's a 7-3 game. Commanders inside New England territory at the New England 21. They're on their way to the red zone. Bears and Saints are tied 14 apiece. Saints have the ball. We'll see what happens here. Buccaneers and Texas. Texas have the ball. Buccaneers up 17-10. All right, with 59 seconds left in the timeout, Baltimore is going to see if they can try to get into field goal range to extend their lead to 17-3. If possible, you'd like a touchdown, but you're not going to try to force it. Seattle's defense has been fundamentally sound in the passing game, so you're not going to try to force anything down the field, get picked off, and then all of a sudden, Seattle has a chance to make it a 14-10 game. That'd be the worst thing for Baltimore to do. They're not going to try to force anything if it's not there. But they do want to come away with points, which is why you saw Harbaugh call a timeout there to see if they can get some points. Ravens have a plus 88 point differential in the first half this season. That's the best in the NFL. It's our second half where we don't exactly show a level of consistency at times.
What you're doing is you can hand the ball off. I would throw a screen, hand it off, let the quarterback keep it, depending on what they're doing. The Seahawks can't get down there real close. They're going to have high safety.
So we'll see what the Ravens want to try to attempt to do here on 1st and 10. Obviously, they want to put some points on the board. Let's see what they're going to go with here. Lamar, deep drop back here. Lamar fires. It's caught by Odell. And Odell, he was down. He was down. He was already down. Oh my God, if Odell fumbled this, bro, he was down. Down! That's close. He's down. That knee went down before the ball came out. But that knee, though. That knee. That's close. That's very close. I don't think that's going to be overturned. Man.
Does he have control before this shit? No, that ball's out.
Oh, that's a fumble. God, come on, Odell. Are you serious, bro?
If you were the Ravens, because the last thing you wanted to do was give Seattle a chance to do a little bit more with their 2 timeouts, trying to score twice in the last 2 minutes.
Odell, why?
This happens.
It's a fumble. It's a fumble. Odell, just get down and protect the ball. You're not going to get back up and go do anything special, bro. Protect the ball. Oh, my God, Odell. I know you want to make a lot of plays. Ravens should have ran the ball. Bro, the play was there. That's on Odell. That wasn't a bad call because you got the ball to Odell for the first down. That wasn't a bad call. It worked. It's just the player has to protect the ball. So I'm not going to sit back and say Ravens should have ran the ball. The play was there. It worked. Odell's the one that fumbled the ball. I can't blame the play call for the player fumbling the ball when he should have been protecting it. That's a clean fumble. That's a clean fumble. Seattle's going to recover the ball, and now the defense has to come right back out here to try and stop these guys from scoring again. What are you doing, Odell? Literally said you couldn't afford to turn the ball over in this point. It's a clean fumble. It's a clean fumble. It's Seattle's ball. It's a clean fumble. It's a clean fumble. You don't even have to. It's easily seen. It's clear evidence it's a fumble. Oh my God, Odell. Jesus, man. Jesus, what are you doing? What are you doing, bro? You gotta hold on to the ball there. Like, bro, you're trying to do too much. At that point, once you get wrapped up, Get down and protect the football. Get down and protect the football. You made the play, buddy. I get you want to turn it up and do all this extra stuff. Look at him. Look at how he's holding the ball with one hand. It was obviously going to be knocked out. What is he doing? Protect the football, dude. Oh, my God. I don't know why we stay fumbling the ball. Because we don't protect the football. That's why we stay fumbling. We don't protect the football. Though with the strip sacks, I'm not really gonna blame that on anybody there other than the guy that caused that, Ronnie Stanley. It's nothing you can do in that situation. Minnesota scored a touchdown. They make it an 11-10 game just before halftime. Way to go, Odell. Well done. 2 turnovers for the Ravens offense here because Odell wants to get cute and not protect the football like he doesn't know what that brings to the table. Oh, boy. And now this Ravens defense has to go try to make a stop here. Ball gets batted in the air because our defense is doing everything in their power to make a stop here. Good Lord. This defense is out here just doing everything. Oh, Travis Jones, beautiful. Just beautiful. At this point, you just hope you don't give up any points. We can go into halftime. I don't even want to try anything at this point. 2nd and 10. Seattle's trying to see if they can make it a 14-6 or maybe even a 14-10 game. You got the time. Geno's going to take the snap here. Geno, he's got time. Oh, pressure's coming. Geno gets hit. Geno gets sacked. Geno gets sacked by Kyle Van Noy, and that's pretty much going to put you in a position where you might not be in the, you probably won't be able to score here. Kyle Van Noy makes it a 3rd and 21 game. Seattle's going to utilize their final timeout. At this point, you're probably not picking up the first down. 30 consecutive games with a sack, the longest streak in franchise history. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing to see. 3rd and 21 here. Seattle used the timeout. I'm surprised. We're leading the league with sacks. Yep, that's our 34th sack of the season. Fantastic job by this defense. 3rd and 21. Geno, I don't think you're going to want to force anything here. But they want to try to get back in the field goal range. Probably not going to get a first down here. Geno fumbles the ball. Yes! We have a chance to score. He fumbles the ball. Ravens ball. A strip sack. Let's go. The Ravens are going to have a chance to score now. Kyle Van Noy got the strip sack right there. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back in great field position. Kyle Van Noy said, get that out your hands. And then he died for that. Oh, that was beautiful. Beautiful job. Beautiful job by Kyle Van Noy. This defense, bro, this defense is playing fantastic. Defense is playing fantastic. Offense, you got 32 seconds with the timeout in better field position than you were when you had the ball last time. Please do us a favor and not turn the ball over, please. I'm begging you not to turn the ball over. I'm begging you not to turn the ball over. We're already in field goal range. Tucker can hit from here. Just don't turn the ball over. Lamar, nothing there. Lamar's going to take off himself. Don't need to force it. They're going to use that timeout. Don't need to force anything. Don't need to force anything. You're in field goal range. We don't need to force anything. Don't need to do the most. You're in Tucker range. We can get the points here. Ravens defense is just doing numbers this year, bro. They are destroying. We got to see how they fare up against these other teams. But right now, I love what I'm seeing from the Ravens defense. You got to give them credit. This defense has been spectacular this year. Leading the league in sacks, forcing turnovers. They've been shutting everything down. And you got to give them credit. Seattle right now, offensively, they don't know what to do. Seattle right now does not know what to do offensively. Now, 28 seconds left. Obviously, you still have time to try and see if you can get a touchdown if you want to go for it here. But you don't want to, force it. Also, Lamar, you don't want to take a sack here, buddy. Nothing there. Don't need to force it. 3rd down coming up here. Obviously, the Ravens are trying to go for more. We can tell. The Ravens are trying to go for more. But Seattle's secondary is not going to try to give anything up here. Yeah, everybody's covered, bro. Everybody's covered. This Seattle, again, if there's anything you give credit to, Seattle's secondary is fundamentally sound. They're not looking to give up a lot of points. They're not looking, well, not a lot of points. They're not looking to give up a lot of big plays over the top. They're not looking to do so. They're not. So, as long as you don't turn the ball over and you don't get sacked, you'll be fine. Tucker can take it from here. Third down here. Lamar. To Andrews. It's caught. First down. Nine seconds left. Okay, 8 seconds left. Yeah, take the field goal. Take the field goal. Great throw from Lamar to Andrews to put you in basically a chip shot. Well, it's basically a chip shot for Tucker. You put yourself in prime position. You make sure Seattle doesn't get the ball anymore. And you put Tucker an easy field goal to kick. So you pretty much got whatever you wanted there. That's just a simple 37 yards for Tucker. You know he's getting that. Unless you block it. Seattle, if you do not block this, that's guaranteed 3 points for him. Easy money. You know Tucker's not missing those. And just like that, the Ravens are up 17-3. That was a hell of a throw from Lamar to Andrews. I don't even know how he snuck that in there. That was a hell of a throw. Well, Ravens doing damage early on here in this first half. We'll have to see what they do in the second half. This defense has been great. Love this defense. Oh, yeah, I'm loving what I'm seeing from this defense. And thank you to Kyle Van Noy for what he's been doing, man. Kyle, we could just go down the list to talk about about these players. From Van Noy to what you're seeing with Matabike, to what you saw from Michael Pierce, to what you're seeing from Geno Stone, to what you're seeing from Brandon Stevens, to what you're seeing from Kyle Hamilton, to what you're seeing from both Roquan Smith and Pat. We could just keep naming names on this defense. These guys are just playing fantastic football. Shout out to them. Now we got to make sure we finish it off in the second half. Can't play a good first half, and then the second half we don't do much here. Nice squib kick here just because you want to run the clock out. That should be it. That's the first half. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are officially at halftime. Ravens up 17-3. Hopefully they can keep that up. We'll see what happens coming out of the second half. Baltimore does get the ball coming out of halftime, so we will definitely see what's happening there. Before I head out, let me do a quick score update because everyone's at halftime right now. All of the 1 p.m. teams are at halftime. Falcons up 11-10. Cardinals haven't done anything in this first half, so Browns up 13-0. Packers up 7-3. Patriots up 14-10 against the Commanders. The Bears and Saints have been going at it. It's been a battle in New Orleans. It's a 14-14 game. The Buccaneers up 17-10, and we're up 17-3. So it's been a great first half. Lots of competition. Anyway, guys, we get the ball coming out of halftime. I will see you then.
gotta run the ball on second down, play action, throw it on.
All right, here we go. Second half of football here for the Ravens and Seahawks. Let's see if the Ravens can close this game out. Quickly, everyone's coming back. Nothing's changed score-wise. We're still the same. But everyone is back from halftime. So we'll see what the Ravens can do on this drive here to start off the second half. Both teams have turned the ball over twice. And it's been quite the game. Both quarterbacks got strip sacked. But Geno countered with a pick as well, so at least he's responsible for both his turnovers. Either way, 17-3 at halftime. Third quarter football here. Ravens get the ball here. They're going to look to try and extend their lead, hopefully 24-3. We'll have to see. Yeah, Geno picked off Geno. That was awesome. Well, Geno's been turning the ball over consistently over the last, 3 games. So this is something that they got to clean up, but this is something that we've been seeing for quite some time now. 1st and 10 here for the Ravens, starting off at their own 25-yard line. Let's see how we can do this. The fumbling issues got to stop, but it's been a concern. 1st and 10, they're going to give this to Gus Edwards, and here comes Gus Edwards. Gus Edwards! 1st down and more! Gus Edwards keeping his feet inside the 35. Oh my God. Gus Edwards, what a powerful run. Right off the bat, coming out the locker room. Gus Edwards, bro. We may not consider him a number 1 back, but boy, is he playing like it. Boy, is he playing like it. Coming out the locker room with this big run. Huge run. Bateman was like, oh, is the play done? Oh, snap, it's not. Bateman looked around like, all right, play's done, right? And he turns to see Gus Edwards just take it off. 1st down and 10 here. I'm going to look to hand it back off. This time, Justice Hill's going to give it a shot. He's going to pick up a couple yards. 2nd down. Second down and 6 here for the Ravens. Gus Edwards is doing his thing, man. 167 rushing yards today is nice. Lamar's going to take the snap. Lamar looking deep. And Hill can't make the catch. Come on, Hill. You got to make that catch. It's in your hands. It's in your hands, man. You got to make that catch. That's a perfect throw by Lamar. It's in your hands. Look how tight the defense is there. I can't even blame him, bro. This is what I'm talking about. Seattle's, their corners and their secondary, bro, they don't give up anything. That is a damn near perfect throw by Lamar, but still they're able to make a play there because they're just like, no, we're not giving that up. Third down and 6 here. Empty backfield here for Lamar Jackson. Lamar's going to take the snap here. Lamar fires. It's caught by Bateman, but he's well short of the line. Got to kick a field goal here. Damn. That's a toughie. That's a toughie, man. Good job on the Seattle secondary for making that stop, but damn. If only Justice Hill caught that pass. Damn. We'll take a field goal. You're getting points I'm coming out of halftime. You'll deal with it, but damn. You had it right there, man. You had it right there. You'll take the field goal from Tucker. It's a guaranteed 3 points for the most part. Tucker doesn't miss those, so you already knew that was a guaranteed field goal. Kick is up, and it's good. 20-3 Ravens. Justice Hill, you got to make that catch, bro. 20-3 Ravens. We'll see what the defense can do. Seattle getting ready to get the football.
The all-new $7 deal lovers menu at Pizza Hut. I'm coming in hot.
Because it's only a deal if you love it.
Choose your $7 faves 7 days a week. Only at Pizza Hut. I thought I heard pizza up here.
To build the NFL schedule by hand, it used to take months. Now AWS runs a trillion combinations to find a perfect season in a fraction of the time. The NFL analyzes.
All right, let's get a score update. Yeah, some points are better than none. I'll take the points. But man, sucks. So let's get an update here. Falcons have the ball, still 11-10. Browns have the ball, looking to drive down the field again. They're up 13-0. Rams with the football, trying to take the lead. They're in Green Bay territory, but it doesn't look like they'll be able to do much. We'll see what happens there. It's a 7-3 game. Commanders with the football in New England territory. It's a 17-10 game over there in New England. Bears with the ball. Oh, Saints! Saints were able to strike first in the second half. Saints got a field goal, made it 17-14. Bears have the ball. They're marching down the field, looking to either tie or take the lead. Buccaneers also were able to put some points on the board. They got a field goal. It's a 20-10 game in Houston. And they got the ball back. Actually, they didn't get the ball back. I think they're about to kick it off. My mistake. They're about to kick it off to the Texans.
First nuclear-powered warship in Sydney Harbour in over 40 years.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens here.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any of the use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
We are back at M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore. The Ravens today are looking for franchise win number 250.
Trying to get this dub. We got to give Keaton Mitchell more looks, bro. Oh, Washington actually did something. Oh my God, Washington actually did something. They scored a touchdown. Wow, they scored a touchdown. Good job, guys. You scored a touchdown. Either way, Seattle's getting the ball here. We'll see what Geno and this offense can do. You're down 17 on the road. You got plenty of time to come back, but you have got to find some holes in this Ravens defense. He's got to figure something out. Because right now, Geno has not fared up well against the Ravens defense. The biggest play he got was to DK Metcalf, which was a hell of a throw and a hell of a play. But that's a play that he had to extend. The pressure's been there. He's been sacked 4 times. So the pressure's been there. Well, sacked 3 or 4 times. The pressure's been there. He's thrown a pick. He's fumbled the ball. Look at this. 1st down and 10. They try to run, and he's going nowhere. He is going nowhere. 2nd down coming up here for the Seahawks. Ravens defense all over that. Lamar looked very timid on that 3rd and 6 throw just now. I mean, there was nobody open. People complain about him taking the check down and taking what the defense gives him. He took what the defense gives him. There's no reason to force the ball and then end up turning the ball over. You saw that throw on the 2nd down. He wasn't timid to throw it to Justice Hill. Just Hill didn't make the catch. There was nobody open on 3rd down, so he just threw it to Bateman underneath. Sometimes you just got to take what the defense gives you. 2nd down here, and a quick throw because pressure was right in the face of Geno Smith. He just had to get rid of the ball. Oh, you mean the throw motion looked off? I guess. I don't know if I wouldn't really notice. Geno had no choice but to get that out. Pressure came immediately. Patrick Queen was right in his face. He had no choice but to get... Not Patrick Queen. Roquan Smith was right in his face. He had no choice but to get that ball away. 3rd down and 10 here. Got to find a way to convert this. Up, false start. False start. Ah, man, things are looking bad for Seattle. They are struggling. This defense is picking them apart. They are seriously struggling. 0 for 7 on 3rd and 4 or longer. This is a 3rd and 15. Can you get a big play to DK Metcalf? Better question, will you have the time to get a play to DK Metcalf? Here comes Baltimore again. Pressure's coming. And here comes the... oh, he's got to dodge. He's just got to get rid of the ball. He's got no choice but to get rid of the ball. There was nothing there. Pressure came again. He had to move out of the pocket and just had to check the ball down. Seattle can't get anything going offensively because of the pressure Baltimore's bringing. And this is the fun part. This is what we've wanted for so long with the Ravens defense. The defense is actually able to generate pressure without blitzing. They don't need to send 6, 7 players. They can send 4 players and they're getting to the quarterback. They can send 5 players and they're getting to the quarterback. We've wanted this for so long for the Ravens defense. And we're finally watching them generate pressure without blitzing. And Devin Duvernay's got some space. Here comes Duvernay. Duvernay takes it to midfield. Great position for the Ravens offense. Everything is rolling for the Ravens. Let's see what they do on this drive. And there is a Seahawks player that is down right now. I hope he is okay.
As the Ravens will have a good starting point, up 20-3.
While he gets checked out, we'll do a quick look at the we'll do a quick look at quick look at the scores. Falcons. Another field goal put up. They're up 14-10. But the Vikings are in Falcons territory. They're looking to take the lead. Browns moving the ball once again against the Cardinals. They're at midfield. Still up 13-0. The Rams did absolutely nothing with the football. Might have turned the ball over. No. They did absolutely nothing with the football. Gave it back to Green Bay, and Green Bay is going backwards. Commanders just tied the game up, so it's 17-17 in New England. Bears, still in New Orleans territory, marching, trying to get something going. They're going backwards as well, so they got to figure something out. Maybe they can settle for a field goal and tie this game up. And then the Texans. Wow. What happened here? Texans go down the field and score a touchdown. One play, 75 yards. Oh, this boy C.J. Stroud is the real deal. Can we talk about this boy C.J. Stroud being a real deal? C.J. Stroud got that 75-yard touchdown. They went for 2, but a 75-yard touchdown. This boy C.J. Stroud is the real deal. He might be the best rookie in the draft. C.J. Stroud might be the best rookie in the draft. They went for 2. I don't know why they went for 2. Just take the extra point and it's a 3-point game. But they want to get cute for no reason. So it's 20-16. No reason to go for 2 there. But they're like, yeah, let's just go for 2.
Get low prices and early Black Friday deals at Target.
All right, let's see what this Ravens offense can do on this drive. Hopefully we can get something going. That defense is cooking. Let's see if the offense can get something this drive. 1st and 10 for the Ravens. 11-16 left to go on in the second half. There is so much time left on this clock. Good Lord. So much left of this game. Hill takes the ball and just falls right there. Come on, Hill. You gotta do better than that. Ah. Okay, so Devin Duvernay, that's why they were backed up like that. All right. It's fine. It's fine. 2nd down and 11 here for the Ravens. Second and 11, Lamar looking. Gonna get it to Andrews, and Andrews is gonna be stopped right there. That was a great tackle right there by Seattle. Staying fundamentally sound here. Putting the Ravens in a 3rd and long situation here. Trying to see if they can get the Ravens off the field quickly. and get the ball back to their offense. 3rd down and 8 here for the Ravens. Let's see if they got a play where they can convert. Mark Andrews, 6 catches, 52 yards. He's doing what he needs to do. Lamar, 14 to 19, 130 yards. Not much really happening in the pass game today because the running game has been insane. But you know it is what it is. 3rd down and 8. They're going to look to send some pressure on Lamar here. There's the pressure coming. Lamar, deep drop back. Lamar fires. Caught. Andrews, short. They stopped him right there. So they're right at midfield. I wouldn't be surprised if Baltimore chooses to go for it, but I wouldn't be mad if they decide to just punt it. I thought Andrews would get that, but that's a great tackle. They're going to go for it here. They're going to go for it. Jump! They got the jump! Ravens got the jump. Neutral zone infraction. Ravens are going to get the 1st down. They got the jump they wanted to get. All right, 1st down right there for the Ravens.
Yes, but it's like, this is why I talk about both these teams are so well coached. Obviously, didn't show up there by Seattle. But once you get up under center, you think about this quarterback sneak everyone's going with. And you think that's coming. But they were going to back out of there, get in gun, and run a play. But they're going to start with that.
Well, that works perfectly for us. 1st down for the Ravens. Lamar going to hand it off here to Keaton Mitchell. Woo, Seattle's defense got pissed there. They got well behind the line there to make that stop. 2nd down coming up here, and there is another Seattle player down on the field. Oh, well. Okay, I think he just got bumped a little. He's getting back up. He's okay. A little nicked up there, but it seems like he's going to be okay. 2nd and 13 for the Ravens. Wow. He just broke free. That's a great stop right there by the defense. 2nd down here for the Ravens. Lamar's going to take the snap. Lamar looking for the scroll. They were looking to get the screen there. I don't know if you want to set up a screen in that situation. I've always said this. If you're going to set up a screen or something, you got to get blockers there. But Seattle right now is sending pressure. Take a look at this. They're sending pressure. Lamar had to get that out quick because there was pressure. Nothing you can really do in that situation. You kind of just got to get it out. And that's the only play you have right there. Otherwise, it's going to be like neutral. Intentional grounding. 3rd and 18, you're pretty much going backwards. There's no big play you can make here unless you're going to make a huge throw down the field. Lamar's just going to check it down to Andrews. But Andrews kept his feet. Andrews! He's close. Mark Andrews is close. They're not going to give him the 1st down, but he's going to be close. I'd go for it. I'm going for it if I'm Baltimore. He got you so close to where he's at the line. He's short. Oh, he's definitely short. We don't have to talk about that. That last hit made him short. Otherwise, he's picking up the 1st down. I'm going to go for it here. It's 4th and 1. I'm going to go for it. Just going to have Lamar take it, and Lamar picks up the 1st down. Oh, boy. Careful with that, Lamar. Careful with that. Can't have Lamar being gimpy. Careful with that, big fella. Careful with that. You know they like going for your legs. Ooh. They always like going for the man's legs. Be careful with that, Lamar. Be careful with that. You know they be going for your legs like that. They're going to hand it off to Hill here. And Lamar's limping, and now everybody's hearts in Baltimore. Everybody's hearts in Baltimore is just squeezing right now. Heart attack. Heart attack. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Everybody's getting real nervous when they see Lamar limping like that, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Lamar limping is scaring people. 2nd and 6. Lamar gets to Odell. Odell picks up the first down. You know, Odell's trying to make these plays. All I'm saying is Lamar limping a little. Ooh, I saw the play. I hate that they keep going for this guy's legs.
This time he throws a perfect strike in there. You see the pressure coming after Lamar. That's trying to take away the run game, and that opens these receivers up in space.
4 catches, 50 yards for Beckham.
Odell's trying to do his thing. 1st and 10 here. Lamar, quick throw to Andrews. Andrews trying to navigate these guys. 2nd down coming up here for the Ravens. But no one's going to forget that, bro. I'm just saying, Lamar limping is a serious concern. And I don't know why they keep tackling this guy by his legs. I'm tired of watching these leg tackles, bro. It's got to stop. They keep tackling this dude by his legs, and it's disgusting to watch. That's how you injure players, by going for their legs and stuff. And a fumble happened. Dude, you cannot, bro. You cannot, dog. I'm sorry, bro. It's time. It's time. I need Justice Hill. I need Justice Hill to go back to special teams. I need Justice Hill to go back to special teams. I'm tired. I need Justice Hill to go back to special teams. Him and Lamar can't seem to figure that out. How many of the fumbles this year have happened on an exchange between Lamar and Justice Hill? Third and 9 to Duvernay. They're going to settle for a field goal here. Yeah, nah, bro. I'm serious. We're done with this. We're done with this. Hardball. You're seeing what this young kid, Keaton Mitchell, can do, right? You see what Keaton Mitchell can do, right? You're seeing what Keaton Mitchell can do. I'm done with this. I'm done with this, bro. I'm done with this. The chemistry ain't there. I don't know what it is with the exchange. We don't have this issue with Gus at all. But Lamar, whether it's a Lamar thing, whether it's a whether it's a Justice Hill thing, my mistake, I don't know what it is. It's time. Yeah, switch Keaton for Justice. I'm sorry. Field goal is up and it's good. I'm tired of watching Lamar and Justice Hill try to get this exchange and then the ball ends up on the floor. I'm tired. That exchange has not worked. Harbaugh, make the call. Harbaugh, make the call. It's time. Make Justice Hill that third back, whatever you want to say. What's going on, Luis? It's time. I'm ready to put Keaton, if he's healthy, I'm ready to put Keaton Mitchell as that number 2 back. Because I'm sick and tired of coming into these games and watching. I'm sick and tired of coming into these games and watching Lamar and Justice Hill try to get that exchange and the ball ends up on the ground. They can't get it. They can't figure it out. I don't know what it is. Lamar has no issues with Gus on this. He doesn't have issues with Gus or the other backs. It's only Justice Hill this has happened with. So I'm telling you, I'm done. Hardball. It's time to make that call. Get Justice Hill out of there. I'm not saying he can't contribute to the run game, but Keaton Mitchell, he's healthy and he's looking spry. I'm putting him as my number 2 back. Justice Hill can be the number 3 back. Occasionally we'll throw you in. But in terms of those exchanges between Lamar and Justice Hill, no. I need a simple handoff. I need a simple handoff moving forward. With Lamar and Justice Hill, simple handoff. You can do everything else with Keaton. You can do everything else with Gus. But when it comes to Lamar and Justice Hill, give me a simple handoff. Because these fumbles are getting egregious. And if there's anything that's going to cost this team down the stretch, it's those fumbles that keep happening between Lamar and Hill. Get it. Fix it. The best way to fix it, you remove the problem. The best way to fix it is to remove the problem. So Keaton, it's time. It's time for you to be number 2. 1 time is a mistake. 2 is a pattern. 3 is a habit. Get it out. It's time to make that change. I guess Justice Hill doesn't seem to understand what's happening in the exchange between him and Lamar. This doesn't happen with Gus Edwards. It doesn't happen with any other backs they throw out there. At this point, simple handoffs. I want simple handoffs between Lamar Jackson and Justice Hill. Simple handoffs. Lamar takes the ball, hands it off to him like that. I don't need him standing right next to him, and he's going to try to fake it like he may keep it. No. Simple handoffs between Lamar and Justice if you want to keep him. And move him to the third back.
For the nation that's always in my heart, and for everyone who will come next.
Well, this game was scoreless after the first quarter.
They have more punts and negative play for yards than first downs. They have the same amount of first downs as sacks allowed. Right now, Baltimore's kind of just they're just moving the ball down the field. But they're really just out here just trying to, oh my God, a lot has changed. Let me get into this real quick.
Will make them start at 25. We talk about Geno Smith and what's the X factor for him. It's confidence, unwavering confidence in himself.
Seattle's got to get something going on this drive. Falcons up 21-13. Vikings have the ball. Browns up 20-0 because, I mean, the Cardinals are just dead, and they don't have a quarterback that can do anything against that Browns defense. Packers inside the red zone trying to make it 14-3. Commanders take a 20-17 lead. Shout out to them. Bears and Saints are tied 17 apiece. And the Bucks, they kick a field goal, make it 23-16. So now it's a touchdown game in Houston. First down here, quick throw, and somebody was, wow, he was wide open. Geno Smith got it to a wide open receiver there. He had Kyle Hamilton right in his face right there.
After sitting behind Russell Wilson, you mentioned it earlier, how he was always prepared, ready to go line up and ball. Well, they handed the
2nd down and 2 for the Seahawks. This has to be the drive they get something going. They're going to hand the ball off here, and they're going to actually pick up a first down. That is a good run by Walker. Walker picks up the first down.
He needs to touch the ball more. You see the electricity right there. The explosiveness, his lateral quickness. He sets people up all the time. This is coming back.
It's coming back.
But he really does an outstanding job of pushing to the line of scrimmage and getting the edge defenders who are supposed to set the edge and turn it in. He goes into the line. Those guys think they're setting it. They fall back, and then he bounces. He creates so many big plays off of that. But
2nd down here for the Seahawks.
right here, you're going to help in the run? He says, so I'm going to throw it out here, and we got a blocker.
Geno's going to have to get this ball out fast because they're setting pressure. Oh, they're setting pressure. And here comes Patrick Queen making the stop right there. 3rd down and long coming up here for the Seahawks. This Ravens defense has been relentless all day.
Patrick Queen a couple of times has been in that backfield quickly.
I want you to watch. Playing the game right here. But up here, if he blitzes, you got to see that. You just didn't see him. Throw the screen up top. Right up there. You got numbers.
Yeah, Geno probably should have held on to that. Both teams have 6 plays for negative yards in this game. Yeah, it's 23-3, and Ravens have been dominant the entire game. 3rd and 16, not sure what you can do in a situation like this, but we'll see. Here comes some pressure. Geno just got to toss it. Oh, it was almost picked off by Hamilton. It was almost picked off by Kyle Hamilton. He tried to jump the play.
That's Hamilton. And he is one of the best.
He was going for Fant, and oh my God, Kyle Hamilton nearly had that.
He plays everywhere. We talked about him earlier.
And now he's doing push-ups for dropping that pick.
And you see his length, size, explosiveness. He's going to be a Pro Bowler every year for the next 5-6 years easily.
Here comes a punt. Gonna take it at the 40. And everything should be good. CJ Stroud gotta be Offensive Rookie of the Year with the way he's playing. Absolutely.
Came on one play.
Kyle Hamilton made sure he did those push-ups. Yeah, CJ Stroud has been amazing. He scored again. Oh, this dude CJ Stroud's the Rookie of the Year. He is a made man already. 3 touchdown passes for CJ Stroud. This guy is the real deal. He's the best. Right now, he's the best quarterback in the draft. CJ Stroud right now is the best quarterback in the draft. No questions. We don't even need to debate this. CJ Stroud is the best quarterback in this draft. Let me take a look at this dude's numbers today. 18-27, 298 yards and 3 touchdowns. He's the best quarterback in the draft. He's the best quarterback in the draft. He is the best quarterback in the draft. We don't need to have a conversation about it. C.J. Stroud is playing at a high level as a rookie. He's the best quarterback in the draft. He's the best quarterback in the draft. Again, he's playing like it. He's the best quarterback in the draft. Glad we got to play Stroud before he came alive. Hey, he was still doing things in that first game. I wouldn't have minded to play him with the way the Ravens defense, in week 1, Ravens defense didn't even have their full pieces. They're a healthier team now than they were in that earlier week. So again, I'm not saying they would have dominated the Texans, but the way this defense is playing right now, I still feel we would have been fine.
No, I just got this. That's exactly why I told you I was wearing mine. There's no way, Tony. Yes, I did. No, you didn't. We can check the replay.
We got to continue to try to put points on the board. Sucks that we're not finishing these drives with touchdowns, but you'll take the field goals. You will take the field goals.
The shoes, everything, man. We look stupid.
Next Ravens is the triumphant crowd pleaser right now. It's a winning and hilarious comedy event that will make you cheer. Next Ravens.
How crazy would that be? How crazy would that be? He's the best right now. Let's not forget Baker was pretty decent as a rookie. Baker was not playing like this as a rookie. Actually, I'm not going to lie. Baker actually was doing that. Baker actually was doing that. I'm not going to lie. His rookie season, he did break the touchdown record. So Baker was doing things like this. So we're not going to lie. We're not going to lie.
For Lamar,
We're not going to lie.
season 64% completion rate. This year at 70.5, obviously his best. In fact, it's the best in Raven history in a single season. He's 80% today, Tony. 20 of 25 to this point.
And this is why, you know, just everyone always says he's not a thrower, he's not this thing. They're wrong.
1st and 10 here.
He's finally got an offense that
Ravens play fake. Lamar seems fine now, you know. Lamar going down the field. Look at Bateman with that catch. What a catch by Rashad Bateman.
Another completion, this one for 15.
I mean, this was a great job by Bateman coming back out. But the stand in there,
That is a great play by Bateman.
I want you to watch these two. This is where you're going to find Lamar.
This is where you look at a good receiver. He's going to come back in that one. Lamar could not. Lamar put in the place only where you would get a chance for a receive because Lamar could not continue to run that towards the right.
That's high-level pocket passing.
He had to put in the spot. Look at this. Just don't even put Justice Hill back up, man. Don't even put Justice Hill back up here, man. Just keep Keaton Mitchell in. I'm saying, bro. Just keep Keaton Mitchell in. Number 1. I want to repeat this. Number 1, Gus Edwards. Number 2, Keaton Mitchell. Number 3, Justice Hill. As long as Mitchell is healthy, it's cool.
Okay, an athletic trainer came over afterwards, talked to him, looked at that left ankle. Lamar got up, jumped up and down, went right in. So just something to watch. Doesn't seem to be bothering him too much.
Yeah, he's going to need some ice after this. Keaton Mitchell. Oh, look at Mitchell with the speed. Mitchell going. Mitchell's got the speed. Touchdown. Gus Edwards 1. Keaton Mitchell 2. We're done. We're done. Justice Hill, take yourself back to special teams. Take yourself back to special teams. Number 1, Gus Edwards. Number 2, Keaton Mitchell. That's it. Gus, you're the guy. Take it. Keaton, stay healthy. You're number 2. Justice, take yourself back to special teams. Take yourself back to special teams. You can be the 3rd back, but take yourself back to special teams. Oh my God, Keaton Mitchell, what a run. What a run. The running game has exploded in Baltimore today. What do you think about how we're playing? I like the running game exploding like this. The defense is destroying worlds and making Seattle feel uncomfortable, and the Ravens' run game is destroying worlds too. Passing game isn't doing a lot, but again, in a game like this where we know this. This is what people talked about when they're like, oh, 2019 Ravens, 2019 Ravens. When the Ravens are running like this, why would you need to pass? Let me tell you right now, Lamar Jackson is completing 80% of his passes. He's 21 of 26. So it's not like Lamar's been inaccurate. His passer rating's around 100, so it's not like he's been inaccurate. But you're looking at this. The Ravens have accumulated over 200 yards of rushing in this game. They have over 200 yards of rushing. Why would you need to throw the ball as much? Granted, I would like to see more plays in the passing game. obviously, but I'm perfectly fine. By the way, it's our third straight game of scoring 30-plus points. That's good. But yeah, I like what I'm seeing here. Obviously, you want to see more from the passing game. But in a game like this, where we already knew Seattle's secondary is not to be tested, run the football, we knew the game plan. I love when the Ravens understand what the game plan is and they just run it. We knew Seattle was weak against the run. We knew Seattle was weak against the run, and we knew our defense can match up very well against the Seattle Seahawks because Geno Smith's been turning the ball over in the last 5 games, or at least the last 3 games. So we knew our defense would fare well against Geno, who's gonna have a couple turnovers, and we knew the game plan was to run the football. I have no problem with how the offense is playing. I have no problem with how the team's playing. The Fins lost the 1 seed. Yeah, I mean it's on the table, but Kansas City's has the 1 seed right now, and they're 7-2 heading into a bye week. So I mean Baltimore's gonna have a chance, but we know how it is. Guess the Ravens heard us complaining about how bad they've been at home. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's 1, but 2, it's more so them starting to put it together in certain aspects. And I think this is a big week for the Ravens, man. This is a big week for the Ravens run game, because a lot of people wanted to see the Ravens get it back, and I'm pretty sure they heard, and we all saw that they were interested in it. So obviously the Ravens wanted to try and get it back. They were actively seeking it, and then they're like, we like our guys. So now that you like your guys, you gotta fully commit to them. And this running back room is trying to prove a point here. Gus Edwards has been great. Keith Mitchell's finally healthy, and we're starting to see what this young kid can do. I mean, it's him. He's number 2 back. That's going to end the 3rd quarter here. After 3 quarters, it's nothing but domination. Ravens up 30-3. I don't know what else to tell you. Ravens are up 30-3. It's been that type of day. You got 3 rushing touchdowns, 2 by Gus Edwards, and a huge 1 by Keith Mitchell. So yeah, Mitchell's got 78 rushing yards, Lamar's got 60, Gus Edwards got 52, Justice Hill's got 20. I'm just saying, Justice Hill, take him back to special teams. Take Justice Hill back to special teams. We are fine. We are absolutely fine. You sit back and you take Justice Hill right back to special teams. He could be the 3rd back, but take him back to special teams. We are fine. I already regret starting Lamar Jackson again. You got to learn to pick the matchups, John. You understand Seattle's secondary does not give up a lot to receivers, right? You got to learn to pick the matchups, bro. Seattle's secondary has done a great job in slowing down receivers throughout the season. They've done a great job at slowing down receivers. If you've watched the game today, none of our receivers can get consistent separation. These guys are good. The Seattle secondary is good. Their weakness is in the run game. So the Ravens are exploiting their weakness by running the ball. And the secondary is not giving up anything big. So I don't know what to tell you, big fella. You gotta see these matchups. Also, you definitely should have picked Dak. You absolutely should have picked Dak against the Philly defense. I don't know why. The Cowboys play well against the Eagles. You probably should have picked that. This would not be a week where I would have picked Lamar Jackson in fantasy in a situation like this, knowing how Seattle's secondary is. Because I already knew it was going to be a run fest. I knew they were going to run this ball. Seattle's defense has been like that all season.
Someday I could get a sandwich named after me. No.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Injured, call America's largest injury.
It's been a crazy game today. Running game has just exploded. The running game has exploded. And Seattle doesn't really know what to do in this situation. It's a 30-3 game. I don't think people expected this to be another blowout. But the Ravens are doing what they need to do, man. 2nd and 7. Geno is going to take a shot down the field. Oh, it's caught. Beautiful catch right there. Nice play by Seattle. All right, let's get some things here. Browns continue to move the ball. They're destroying the Cardinals. Vikings tied the game. It's a 21-21 game between the Vikings and the Falcons. Packers get a field goal and they have the football, so it's a 10-3 game. The Saints take the lead. They're up 23-17. And then, again, the Bucks and the Texans, they're at it. It's 23-22. Incomplete here. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Seahawks.
That's right, he does it all. You think he's going to run the ball, but Taysom Hill drops back and pass to it. Wide open Jamal Johnson. Taysom has caught a TD today and thrown a TD. Saints lead 24-17.
Taysom Hill, the NFL Swiss Army knife. He can rush for touchdowns, he can catch touchdowns, and he can throw for touchdowns. He doesn't have a position on the field. He's just a weapon. He can probably return too, if you give him a shot. Geno taking another shot downfield. Incomplete. 3rd down and 10. He was looking for Metcalf. Marlon Humphrey had that covered, but a flag is on the play. Are they about to call this pass interference? No. No way. Oh, this might be a personal foul. Damn. Offsides. Dang. That's tough. Second and 5. Got a nice catch over the middle for the 1st down. Seattle's moving the ball. They're inside field goal range, and they're approaching the red zone. They might be able to put some points on the board. Let's see if they can score a touchdown here. You know, it's 30-3, but that doesn't mean the game is over. You know, you still got time to try and do something. 1st and 10, empty backfield here for Geno. So Geno's going to spread it out here. Geno looking towards his left. He's going to float it to the end zone. Incomplete. Not even a catchable ball. 2nd and 10 here for the Seattle Seahawks. Josh Dobbs giving the Vikings life. I can tell. I can tell. Dang, the Cardinals are about to get shut out. I don't think they can move the ball at all. At least put up a touchdown or something. Look presentable. At least make it seem like you can do something competent. The problem is they had Dobbs there, and Dobbs would have been able to move the ball against Cleveland. This kid, I don't even know his name. He's not moving the ball against arguably the best statistical well, not arguably, the best statistical defense in the NFL is Cleveland. So, yeah. 2nd and 10. He's just going to have to dump it off. What a catch right there. And he's going to be stopped right there. Walker made a very crazy, wild one-handed catch right there. How did he catch that? He tipped it to himself there. How did he catch that? 3rd down and 8. Empty backfield here again. They're going to send some pressure. They got 6 guys at the line. He might have to get this out quickly. Timeout, Baltimore. Ravens going to call timeout here. We got 13 minutes left to go in the game. Third down and 8 here for the Seahawks. Trying to get something going here. Anything at this point. Geno's going to take the snap. Quick throw. And the tackle's made right there by Geno Stone. 4th down here for the Seahawks. If you're Seattle, just go for it. I mean, you're already down by 27. You might as well just go for it. Fourth and 7 here, obviously they're going to go for it. You get a stop here on downs, and that's basically the game. Gino and this offense trying to do something. Can they salvage something from this game? Game's most likely over, but can you salvage something? Get something off this Ravens defense. Here we go, Gino. Can you get the ball out? Gino, he's going to try to take off. He's going to float it to the end zone. Almost picked off again. Incomplete turnover on down. Gino almost had his 7th. Or, man. He tried to get it to DK. Gino was almost there to get that pick. And this Ravens defense is just dominating right now. There's nothing else to say. As we get this turnover on downs, the game's pretty much set. I don't think you need to bring Lamar in the offense out there, but we'll see. Vikings take the lead. The Vikings take the lead. They're up 24-21 with 14 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter. Meanwhile, the Browns have the ball. They continue to move the ball. They're up 20-0 against the Cardinals. Cardinals, do you have any pride to do something? We'll see. Packers with the ball at midfield. They're up 10-3. Let's see if they can add to their lead. The Commanders are up 20-17 against the Patriots. Patriots with the ball. They're heading towards midfield, so they're moving the chains. Bears and Saints. Saints up 24-17 with the football inside Chicago's territory. So they're in field goal range. They're heading towards the red zone. And then, last but not least, C.J. Stroud is insane. 4 touchdown passes. He takes the lead. C.J. Stroud is a different guy, bro. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. This kid, C.J. Stroud. Oh, my goodness. This guy, C.J. Stroud, has to be Offensive Rookie of the Year. What he's doing right now is beautiful. What he's doing right now is beautiful, bro. It's just beautiful.
How'd you get that mixed with your combo? These fries and rings? At BK, you can build your combo.
Frozen Coke too?
Yep, sides and drinks too. BK, have it your way.
The 108 countdown to Super Bowl 58 is
My goodness.
join us and follow along as we travel across the country.
Gotta talk about this guy, bro.
Fans of Super Bowl 58 on CBS, Paramount Plus, and Nickelodeon.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by State
All right, it looks like
Good Neighbor. State Farm is
we're getting that old 2019 vibe, I guess, because it looks like Lamar Jackson's day is over. I think they're bringing in Tyler Huntley. So Huntley's going to take over for the rest of this game. Let's kill the clock. And let's call it a day. Because next week's about to be hectic. Next week is going to be hectic, ladies and gentlemen. We got Cleveland coming in. But yeah, this rookie, bro. This rookie, C.J. Stroud. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year. He's already... Look at this guy, man. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Credit to him. So yeah, Huntley's in. We're just going to run the ball and kill the clock at this point. Lamar's done for the day.
With that 30-3 lead, Tyler Huntley, of course, has come in on numerous occasions. We were in Chicago one year where Lamar took sick overnight and Huntley got his first catch. And he's in his 4th NFL season, 8 starts total. And he's always done a good job of running the offense.
He has. I mean, nobody's Lamar. But I think this is a genius move by the Baltimore coaching staff because, number one, the game's wrapped up. But, you know, usually quarterbacks get the last 2 years, you can say the ball. This gets them real time.
Keaton Mitchell again. Look at this dude. Keaton Mitchell. Stay. He's good. Oh! Can he get it? Can he? Inside the 20. He's trying to break it. This guy, Keaton Mitchell, is the real deal. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Over 3. This is about to be over 300 yards rushing. This is about to be over 300 yards rushing for the Ravens. Over 300. Let me look at this. The Ravens. This is not even the Ravens. Why am I looking at the Houston? Oh, because C.J. Stroud is that guy.
There, I mean, you saw something in him right away. I mean,
Keaton Mitchell is that guy, bro. Keaton Mitchell, 9 carries, 138 yards, 270 yards rushing. Oh, my goodness. Why are you bringing in Justice Hill, dog? Ravens, you've got a gold mine here. You've got a gold mine here. CJ Stroud's who people want Justin Herbert to be. Let's he's a rookie. Let's take it easy, bro. He's a rookie. I'm speaking in terms of rookie. I'm not gonna speak about that because in your rookie year, there's no film on you. In your rookie year, there's no film on you. So I'm not finna sit back and say he's already better than Justin Herbert. We're not trying to, or he's what people thought Justin. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not gonna compare him to the other quarterbacks that have made themselves and established themselves in the league. I'm comparing him to a rookie and a rookie only. That's just what I'm gonna do. Oh, Huntley almost got picked off there. Careful, buddy. Careful.
You don't throw at Witherspoon. This was a great job passing off the receiver. Huntley thought he was going to run right through the middle with Bateman.
The Ravens somehow, bro, they found their guy, bro. They found their guy. Keith Mitchell looks like they found their guy. This is what we saw in the preseason. We're seeing it here now. He's fully healthy. He might have found your guy. We have no idea how the J.K. Dobbins situation is going to work out, but the Ravens understand they got somebody here in Keith Mitchell. It's now Gus and Mitchell. It's Gus and Mitchell at this point. Isaiah likely break-in tackles, getting inside the goal line. First and goal for the Ravens. Everyone's just having fun at this point. Ravens trying to just run up the score. I'm going to see if I can give it to Keith Mitchell again. Let's see if he can get 2 rushing touchdowns. Justice Hill, bro, your time is done. Your time is done. Head on back to special teams. You can be the third back. But your time is done, big fella. We are done. It's Gus and Keaton. Moving forward, it's got to be Gus and Keaton. But this is what you got to love about the Ravens. What do you think about the Ravens so far this year? I'm liking what I'm seeing. The Ravens have showcased that they can win football games in multiple ways. They can win football games in multiple ways. We saw against the Lions how they can be effective through the air and how they can kill you through the passing game. But now we're seeing right here how they can be effective in the running game because they're starting to get something going. It's nice to see them be effective in multiple facets. It's nice to see them be effective in multiple facets. They have multiple ways to beat you. They can beat you through the ground game. They can beat you through the passing game. That is what you want to see. At the end of the day, you have to be happy with what you're seeing by the Ravens offense. They're starting to get it going. They're starting to get it going. You know they are desperately trying to give Odell that touchdown. They are desperately trying to give Odell this touchdown. But the coverage is perfect there, so I don't even know what Odell would have been able to do in that situation. Hey, guys, everyone get some space, get open, and let's try to get Odell his birthday touchdown. At this point, they're going to try. They're just going to try to get Odell his birthday touchdown. Because there's nothing else to play for. They're going to look for him, bro. Odell, get open, buddy. Touchdown! And Odell got his birthday touchdown. You knew they were trying to get that. You knew they were trying to get Odell that touchdown. You knew they were trying to get Odell that touchdown. We just having fun at this point. They were going to try to get this touchdown to Odell, no question. That was a great throw by Huntley, by the way. But you knew they were going to get him his touchdown. Odell was not leaving here without that touchdown. Mike Evans, 54-yard touchdown. It's going down in Houston, man. Baker's, oh, wow. Okay, so we got multiple blowouts happening. It's 38-3. My God. Yeah, they run it up the score at this point. Yeah, Ravens right now are just dominating. But I gotta see. Check something out here. It's going down.
You may not be brothers and sisters.
It's going down in Houston. Buccaneers just tied this game up. Baker Mayfield said, "Not so fast, rookie. I'm not done just yet." They get the offense down there. So we got a tied game in Houston. It's really going down to the wire. See, Falcons up 24-21. Browns just keep beating the crap out of the Cardinals. It's 27-0. Packers up 13-3. Commanders up 20-7. Saints up 24-17. Buccaneers and the Texans. Best game of the 1 o'clock games. We thought that'd be Ravens Seahawks, but the Ravens are destroying the Seahawks right now. Crazy to say, I know.
Three for me only at Chili's. Serves up bottomless drinks, bottomless chips and salsa, and an entree with sides starting at just $10.99. Wait, $10.99? Oh, someone's gonna get in trouble for this one. This Chili's 3 for me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
Want to get first dibs on Walmart Black Friday deals? Join Walmart Plus now because members shop online 3 hours early. It all starts Wednesday, November 8th at noon. Join Walmart Plus today and shop Black Friday.
Man, they've been trying to get that Odell touchdown for weeks now. Commanders up by 3. Yep. We're moving to casual Seahawks and in acts. Where's the mercy? There's no mercy rule. I haven't seen Lamar this happy in a while. Yeah, you can be happy when you're winning. That's kind of how things work. They worked so hard to get Odell his birthday touchdown. They were not going to leave here without that. They were like, nah, Odell's going to sit down. He ain't got to come back out. He got his birthday touchdown. Team's blowing out the Seahawks. They're heading to 7. How bad is Lamar's injury? Doesn't seem like there's a problem. We would have to wait until anything comes out. Lamar's fine. Like, I'm being honest. Lamar's fine. He got his ankle got tweaked. You know, he was limping a little. He got checked out by the medical staff. They said he was fine. Well, he told them he was fine. They said he was fine. And at the end of the day, he got back out there and he was moving fine. He was moving well. Didn't show any, like, winces. Didn't see any issues. So, yeah, he's fine. He was he was just jumping around a lot. Now, we could sit back and say that, you know, it's definitely, you know, the adrenaline that's pumping right now. Ravens have 467 total yards of offense. So you can say it's the adrenaline pumping. We'll find out. We'll find out in the coming days. If Lamar has a sore ankle, we will find out in the coming days. But right now, we don't know anything about any potential severe thing. Lamar seems fine. There hasn't been any signs of limping from him since then. Like, he seems fine. He's walking around the sideline. We don't see any limping from him. He's moving well. Is this the best Ravens defense since 2000? It's the best Ravens defense since 2008 because they're putting up. Arguably, you could say it's the best defense since 2000, but we have to wait and see. Right now, they're playing up to the level of the 08 Ravens that we saw get to the AFC Championship game. So they're definitely playing great. But I don't know. We'll have to see. We've got plenty of season left. They're definitely treading on the right direction of being the best Ravens defense since 2000. They're competing right now with 08. Right now, this defense is competing with the 08 defense. This is easily the best defense we've had since 2008. It's better than the 2019 defense. Because that 2019 defense, there was some weaknesses there. There were definitely some weaknesses. They weren't dominating the game the way they are here. So this is easily the best defense we've had since 08. Now, this year and the 08 defense are competing to see which one's going to be the best defense since 2000. But we have to wait and see. Come postseason, we'll have our answer. What's going on, agent? Appreciate you stopping by. 3rd down and 5 here. Gino's going to dodge the pressure. He's going to have to get rid of the ball. No one is open. He's just got to get rid of it. 4th down. You might as well go for it. Then again, I don't know. They don't want to give him another chance to run the clock up.
You never go. You got to go with Mahomes always. But I'm telling you, if there's been a defense that's built to stop any quarterback, it's this one. What Mike McDonald has done.
Texas, man. This dude, C.J. Stroud's about to have 400 yards and 5 touchdown passes. C.J. Stroud's the real deal, guys. Please, please let him be the real deal. Don't let this be one of those crazy games you see, and all of a sudden we just don't see anything from him past that. Falcons with the ball, trying to tie the game up. Cleveland with the ball again. They're just abusing the Cardinals at this point. And again, we're one to talk. Look what we're doing to Seattle. I didn't expect a blowout, but damn, we got a blowout here. Packers with the ball up 13-3. Washington with the ball up 20-17. Saints with the ball up 24-17. Ravens playing like the best team in the NFL. Best since 2019. I mean, yeah, they look like the best. This is the best we've seen them since 2019. But all we asking for is some consistency. All you want to see is some consistency. NFC West been getting smoked by the AFC North so far. That's why we're the best division in football. Difference between the Ravens defense and the Browns defense is we do it to divisional leaders. Hey, we're gonna have another opportunity to showcase what we can do. That's nasty. Mike Evans should have had that touchdown. Mac Jones needs to start applying for a McDonald's application to get ready to play in the USFL or XFL. Dude keeps missing wide over players and more. And Patriots don't seem like they're ready to get rid of him yet. We need passing touchdowns, man. All of these running touchdowns. Lamar's only got 9 touchdown passes. I don't give a damn. And neither does Lamar. We're trying to win a Super Bowl. I don't care about the MVP. I don't care about statistics. We are trying to win a damn Super Bowl. Lamar led the league in touchdown passes. We were bounced down the first round. I don't care about stats. I don't care about the MVP race. We are trying to win a Super Bowl. We are trying to win a Super Bowl. Nobody gives a damn about stats. When you're scoring like this, you take whatever you take. We are trying to win a Super Bowl. At the end of the day, Lamar's already led the league in touchdowns once. I don't care to see him try to do it again. We are trying to win a Super Bowl. However you are finding ways to blow teams out, that's just what you gotta do. I do not personally care about Lamar having only 9 touchdown passes. I don't care. The team's 7-2 and we're dominating. We're starting to dominate. We're starting to dominate against teams over 500. I couldn't care about his stats. People in the public can say whatever. I don't care about his stats. Lamar doesn't care about his stats. He doesn't care about your fantasy teams. We're trying to win a Super Bowl. Okay, we are trying to win a championship. We're not worried about statistics. We're not worried about these outward appearances about, oh, he's only thrown for this money. I don't care. I do not care. Are you watching how the team's playing right now? They're starting to turn the tables and become the team we thought they were going to be coming into this year. If everything worked out, if the defense would play at a high level the way they did last year, but even better, and if the offense will start being more consistent and being able to put up 30-plus point performances, we would be one of those teams that you can sit back and say they legitimately have a chance to go win a championship. And right now, they're starting to become that team. These next 2 games are going to be tough. And let me tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, next week's going to be nasty. Next week's going to be nasty. Next week, we've got Cleveland coming to Baltimore on Sunday. 4 days later, Cincinnati's coming to Baltimore on Thursday Night Football. Who made this schedule? Why do you have... This is the second time of the season. First time was week 4 and week 5. This is the second time of the season where we're doing back-to-back divisional games. Who made our schedule? Why do you have us taking on back-to-back division rivals? And I think this one's worse than the first one. Those ones were road games in the division. This one is worse because it's like we play, both of them are at home, but we got to play Cleveland. That's a tough football team. We know what they're about. You got to play a tough Cleveland football team in Baltimore on Sunday, and then you get 4 days to rest and relax before Cincinnati comes knocking on your door on prime time. Who made our schedule? This is nasty. This is nasty. Justice Hill running the football, it's nasty. Lamar can cook in the playoffs. Teams are inevitably going to start trying to stop the run. Yeah, true. And Lamar's going to dice them. At the end of the day, the Ravens right now are showcasing that they can win in multiple ways. We saw it against the Lions what this passing game is capable of. We're seeing it right now against Seattle what this running game is capable of now that we're seeing Keaton Mitchell's healthy. So you have multiple ways that you can attack. You can attack through the air. You can attack through the ground game. Whatever is effective and working that day, you go with it. You want to find multiple ways to be effective. You want to find multiple ways to be able to score. You want to find multiple ways to be able to attack a defense. And right now, the Ravens have showcased multiple ways to win, multiple ways to score, multiple ways to attack a defense. We're becoming the team we want to become. At the end of the day, I don't mind the passing game being what it is today. Again, Lamar Jackson in the passing game completed over 80. What was he? 21 and 26. Wait, let me check. Yeah, he's 21 20. So he completed 80% of his passes. I'm fine with that. At the end of the day, you're going to obviously want to get more. Let's not pretend like we don't want to continue to get more from this passing game. Obviously, we want to see Lamar throw a bunch of passing touchdowns. But me personally, I don't care. We're trying to get a ring. At the end of the day, all those passing touchdowns in the regular season isn't going to mean anything if we go into the playoffs and all of a sudden we can't be effective and can't score points. We are trying to win a championship. And this is the first time since 2019 that the team is starting to look like a team that can actually compete for a title. They're healthy and they're playing well. The Ravens have over 500 yards of offense today. They're playing well. They're putting up points. They're scoring high. They're moving the ball against Seattle. No problems here. This is what we wanted to see. This is what we wanted to see. If they can be consistent doing this more often, we're fine. We're fine. We want to see this more often on a consistent basis. Defense dominating offense, putting up points. That's what you want to see. That's what you want to see. And now Justice Hill, you know he's trying to get himself a rushing touchdown. Just keep running it. 3 minutes left to go in the game. Keep on running it. Keep on running it. So yeah, I don't personally care about Lamar Jackson's stats. We're trying to win a championship here. I couldn't care less what his stats are. Falcons with the ball in Minnesota territory. Another Seahawk down. Hopefully he's okay. Cardinals with the ball getting ready to punt that away. Packers scored a touchdown. They're up 20-3. That game's pretty much done. The Commanders with the football, 20-17, but they're about to punch it back to the Patriots. Good Lord. Saints up 24-17 in Chicago territory, trying to put this game away. And then the Buccaneers, they're down. Texans got down the field, scored a field goal. They're up 33-30. Let's see what the Bucs can do here. Both of these teams are 3-4. They're definitely looking to get something going. We're trying to see who can get back to 500. They want to test the Ravens each week like Tennessee. Have a bye after London. Well, we didn't, but it is what... Again, with the whole situation, Carlos, in terms of the Ravens not having a bye, the Ravens chose that. Harbaugh talked to the team. Would you prefer to have the bye after that London game? The team said no. So they pushed it to later on down the road. The team was perfectly fine not having a bye week coming out of London. So that's what they did. Our toughest stretch of the season is coming up. We got to keep putting our foot on the gas. Oh, absolutely. The next 5 games are already going to be tough. Browns are definitely going to be a tough test, but we showcase we can beat them. We beat them early on in week 2. Was it week 2? No, week 3. No, what am I talking about? That was Cincinnati week 2. And week 3 is ago. We beat them early on in week 4. My mistake. We went down to Cleveland and beat them in week 4. Now here's the difference. Deshaun Watson did not play. I have to see how the Ravens defense is going to fare against Deshaun Watson. That's where it's going to be good. Deshaun Watson is starting to play like his old self. Again, if you see how he played against the Cardinals, Deshaun Watson, 19-30, not the cleanest, but still not bad. 19-30, 219, 2 passing touchdowns. Deshaun Watson's starting to get comfortable, and you know that Browns defense is legit. They're one of the best defenses in football for a reason. So we have our job, bro. We have our work cut out for us. That's what I was trying to say. We have our work cut out for us next week. And then we got to deal with Cincinnati 4 days later. So, why not? Cleveland comes to Baltimore next Sunday, and then Thursday night, 4 days later, Cincinnati's coming to Baltimore. Like, what? What? Who made this schedule? But yeah, you look at it, Baltimore's did exactly what they needed to do. They handled the NFC South the way they were supposed to, because these are games you shouldn't be losing. You won the games you're supposed to win. This next stretch is going to be tough. So Huntley kept the ball right there. 2nd and goal. So taking a look at our next 5 games. This is the toughest. This is the second toughest stretch. Next 5 games: Browns, Bengals, Chargers, Rams, Jaguars. Actually, we got how many games left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, we got a bye week after the Chargers. So these next 3 games are going to be pretty tough. Browns, Bengals, Chargers. That's a tough one. Then coming out of the bye week, we got a game against the Rams, who look like they're on the downfall. But these final 4 games: Jaguars, Niners, Dolphins, Steelers. So we've got our work cut out for us. This team will show how bad they want the 1 seed. If we beat the Browns and Bengals, we have a good shot at it. Well, it all depends on what happens with Kansas City. We have a shot at it right now. if we can beat the Browns, actually the funny thing about it is because Kansas City's on the bye week, we get plenty of time to try to do this. Kansas City's on the bye week next week. So if Baltimore's about to be 7-2 just like Kansas City. Because we have a back-to-back now, we have a Sunday Night Football and a Thursday Night Football. If Baltimore goes 2-0 in 4 days, Baltimore will be 9-2 by the time Kansas City gets to play football again. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine that. They're going into a bye week next week. So they don't play until the 20th when they got to play against Philadelphia. A rematch in the Super Bowl. So if Baltimore can handle business against the Browns and against the Bengals, Baltimore will be sitting as the #1 seed in the AFC at 9-2. But it all depends on if they can handle business these next 2 games. I think they might split. I could see them at 8-3, but hopefully that's not the case. As for the Chiefs, their next game, they got Philadelphia up next. That's a really tough game. Super Bowl rematch. Raiders, that's a wash. That's an easy win for them. Packers, that's a wash. That's an easy win for them. Bills will be a tough matchup. Patriots will be an interesting one. Don't know if I could call that a wash. Raiders, that's another easy win for them. Bengals is going to be a really tough matchup. And the Chargers is going to be an interesting matchup. At this point, with the way I see the schedule, I could see maybe 2 losses left for the Chiefs. So I think the Chiefs are going to go 13-4. I think the Chiefs are going to go 13-4. So Baltimore can match that. If Baltimore can match that, they might have the 1 seed. If they can get 14-3, they got it. Either way, Ravens trying to put this game on ice.
Again, coming up after the game, it's not even time permitting. You've got it coming your way. State Farm Postgame Show with JB and all the crew coming up on the State Farm Postgame Show. 2 minutes to go.
2 minutes. Justice Hill, he's going to get his touchdown. No, they said no. He had the edge. He had the edge. Hill is definitely a third. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He is the third back. We got to bring out the brooms twice in 1 week. Oh, boy, if we can sweep those 2, that'll be perfect. Seattle's next couple games, Washington, the Rams, the Niners, the Cowboys. What? Niners, Cowboys, Niners, Eagles? What type of schedule? Oh, Seahawks are in trouble, bro. What? The Commanders and the Rams, that's not bad. But Niners, Cowboys, Niners, Eagles? What? That's crazy behavior. They're in for a treat. Them boys are in for a treat. Best of luck to you guys, dog. Gotta get ready for this upcoming game, though. Ravens gotta end both Ohio teams next week, sweep them. Well, Lamar has lost a total of how many games to those 2? 2 games? Lamar has not taken a lot of L's to the Browns or the Bengals, so you could pretty much see a situation where we could end up beating both of those. It'll be tough matchups, no question. It will be very tough matchups. Oh, thank God. Ravens are just going to take a knee here. So Ravens are going to take a knee here, and we can call a game. And they could have ran up the score, but they said, nah. You missed your alarm and woke up in the third quarter. A lot has happened, bro. I love being more humble, winners, running out the clock. Yeah, pretty much no need to add anything else. Just gonna take this knee here. They can just run this clock. We don't really need to stop the clock here. Call it a game. Just end it here. You don't need to. Come on. Falcons regain the lead. They're up 28-24 with 2:08 left to go. Falcons taking the lead. Vikings gotta fight back. Let's see what they can do. Man, the Browns shut the Cardinals out. So next week should be a really interesting matchup between us and the Browns. Gino's going to take a knee. This was a tough game for him. And the Ravens are going to go to 7-2. They're tied for first place in the AFC. They're first place in the AFC North as a whole. They have a good shot at the 1 seed. And things are looking good for them.
And they are going to be in this all the way to the end.
With that fall, Seattle falls right back to second place in the NFC West.
5-3 marks. Ravens in a very tough division with everybody above 500 are 7-2. Amazing.
Score again is Baltimore 30.
This is going to be a toughie, ladies and gentlemen. This stretch, these next 2 games are going to be vital. These next 2 games are going to be vital.
Jackson is now 18-1 against NFC squads. Impressively today, we're taking that of Tampa Bay at Houston. A loss record of Houston up by 3. Let's join the announcers there.
So, Houston's up by 3, and Tampa Bay is going to get the ball. I'm going to end it here. I got some things to do, but the Ravens get the win. Our season is over. How could we not run away with this game? All right, bro. Yeah, GG, see y'all when we play Cleveland. Yep, I'll see you guys then. Still got Sunday Night Football to go through, but we'll see. Good team win. Nobody had a Superman cape, and it wasn't needed. I hate the Superman thing. I don't need that. I don't need us to have a Superman cape. I don't need Lamar to be Superman. If Lamar's Superman, we're not winning a Super Bowl. Simple as that. I don't need Lamar to... It's cool to have him occasionally put the cape on, but we don't... It's better when everyone's playing as a team and we're just dominating. Because I don't need Lamar to be a Superman every single week. Otherwise, if that's the case, we're going to be struggling to win games. Nice, relaxing Sunday. It's been a while since we've seen that. Either way, guys, I appreciate you stopping by. Ravens get the win. They dominated the Seattle Seahawks. I did not see that coming. I thought Seattle would put up a much better fight. Did not expect complete domination, but that's what we ended up getting.
He stood up initially and thought that he could jog off to the sideline, but they stopped it at the 4:06 mark.
You know, it's crazy to say, and we're going to have to see it, but...
Hopkins, the young receiver out of Utah State, will step in for...
But, I mean, again, I'm not here to jinx it because, again, we got plenty of time to see how this is going to develop. But this team is built to beat a team like Kansas City. I cannot believe I'm saying this. That doesn't mean they will, because you can build a team to beat KC and still lose to them. But out of all the teams all the matchups from 2018 all the way to now, all the matchups we've had with Mahomes, I've never sat back and said we have a team that can beat the Chiefs. 2019 was a possibility, but we had already lost to them in the regular season that we just didn't know what would happen if we met them in the playoffs. But this is the first year I feel like I could say it. Just watching this defense and how this defense is playing and how they're executing on all aspects, executing at the front seven, the linebacking core, the secondary, how we're able to generate multiple turnovers, multiple stops, and multiple sacks. Like, I'm watching the defense work as a unit. It's crazy to say this, but out of all the years we've played Kansas City, we don't play them this year. Out of all the years, this is the first year I feel we have a roster, a team, a squad that legitimately could be serious issues for Kansas City to deal with. This is the first time I can sit back and say, we have a team that can beat the Chiefs. Doesn't mean we're going to beat the Chiefs. The Eagles had a team that could beat the Chiefs, and the Eagles lost the Super Bowl. But I'm just saying, we have a team that can beat the Chiefs, and we're very dangerous right now. We're starting to turn the corner, and we're heading in the direction we've wanted to head to for so long.
First down at the 49. Kim Jarrett, drafted free agent out of Maryland in the ballgame number 18. Bottom of your screen. Handoff, bouncing away.
And he fell. Either way, guys, I'm going to end it here. Appreciate you stop. Wait. Let me check one last thing before I go. Oh. Well, I guess I could sit back and see what's happening here. Give me a second. Knowing how this team is. Oh, wow, I ain't got no bottles left. Seeing how this team usually acts, I would not be surprised if this ends up being smoked. let me get a quick look at what's happening with the Commanders and Patriots, because I think they're marching right now.
See the frustration, disappointment.
Oh, snap. Mac Jones threw a pick. Never mind. That's the game. I walked in to watch the game end like that.
Juju will say, man, I should have caught that. I had 2 hands on it. I hear you. That they're going to go back and forth, but the truth is...
Well, Patriots,
there were other options.
they're going to take an L. Washington's about to win a football game. That's interesting. Patriots are so bad they're losing to the Commanders that willingly traded away 2 of their best defenders. Wow. That's game. Commanders got to win. So I guess this is a good Sunday after all. Unfortunately, the everything I predicted has pretty much gone the way. I said the AFC North is going to show why they're the best team and why they're the best division in football, and they're showing why they're the best division in football. I predicted this on Wednesday. I said the AFC North is going to win. The AFC North is going to win on Sunday. I didn't say the Ravens are going to win on Sunday. I said the AFC North is going to win on Sunday. Oh, not Sunday, but I said the AFC North is going to win this week. I saw that matchup between the Titans and the Steelers. I'm like, that's a rookie going up against that Steelers defense. He is not beating them. I knew that was going to be the case. Steelers get the win. Us against Seattle, I believed we were going to get the win against Seattle. I wasn't concerned. Cleveland against the Cardinals. Cleveland's defense is one of the best in the league. I said Cleveland was going to get the win. No question. Last but not least, I said Cincinnati was going to beat the Buffalo Bills because they match up well against them, and Buffalo constantly struggles. And Josh Allen has not played well against Buffalo's defense. Against the against the Bengals defense. Josh Allen has not played well against the Bengals defense. So I think the AFC North is thriving right now, and they continue to show why they're the best in football. And you're going to watch and see tonight when the Bengals take down the Bills. I really want to see the Bills win because I don't want the Bengals to win, but I understand that's not going to be the case. So, with everything being the case, I think after tonight, the AFC North is going to be in the exact same position it was in last week. Ravens 7-2, they got that advantage. Steelers 5-3, Browns 5-3, Bengals will probably be 5-3. If Bengals lose, we have a conversation. If Bengals lose, we have an actual conversation. But Baltimore literally have the keys. Baltimore has the keys. Baltimore has the keys to extend their lead in the AFC North. And basically, they have the keys to bury oh my God. If Cincinnati loses today, Baltimore has the keys to bury them. Baltimore has the keys to take this division over right now. In the span of 4 days, the Ravens can take complete control of the AFC North. You understand that, right? If they hand L's to the Browns and the Bengals within the span of 4 days, they're going to control the AFC North. At this point, you got tough matchups. Stay healthy. Don't do anything crazy. You'll be fine. Simple as that. But these next week, Sunday and then Thursday Night Football, be prepared. Browns, Bengals. If the Ravens can win both those games, they're going to take control. Ravens win both those games, they're taking control of the AFC North. At that point, don't do anything stupid. Don't lose unnecessary games like a game against the Rams. Handle your business, get the job done, and let's win this division. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end it here. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I'll see you later because tonight we got the Bengals, we got the Bills, and I'm going to be here for Sunday Night Football. Until then, guys, peace out.